I take 1 week off and I forget where all the buttons are. Good evening. It's a new season, and what a season it is. It's the 6th season, and all the teams have got themselves shiny new uniforms, and quite a lot of them have got brand new logos, which is very exciting. Now, just get used to this, because in this in the intro, in that little while you're waiting section in future weeks, I'll display the leaderboard from the Fantasy League. Brutalball Fantasy League. It'll never catch on. Flipping better catch on. I put in quite a lot of effort into it. Yeah, join the Fantasy League. It's totally free, absolutely free. It's in the description. Completely free. Yeah, get involved. Pick 5 players, change them up every week, and see if you can score some points. Because what do points make? Bragging rights. All right, okay, let's get into it. The first, I just said let's get into it. Oh man, I really have lost the plot. First up is the Marsupials versus the Chefs, because it was requested. It's just important that way. Yeah, Marsupials. Let's see, who's new at the Marsupials? They've got Dark Mode Enya, and she's in the lineup. They poached her off me in free agency. President Scroob has also made the lineup, but nothing much else changes for the Marsupials. They're sticking to what works. Fair play. Over on the Chefs, Olivetti Typewriter. I think this might be their first game. Well, that's nice. Yeah, that's good. But again, pretty much everything else, business as usual for the Chefs. Let's activate the Activatortron and see if I can remember how to do commentary. It's been 2 weeks, so it's anybody's guess. It's a roasting all day, and it is the Chefs who get the ball first, and that's a nice throw out to Viv Crumble, and she's got some distance, 46 yards gained. Viv rapidly approaching 10,000 career yards, and then they throw an interception immediately. Gudrun Genie's picked it off, and the Marsupials waste no time at all going back the other way. The Frenchman there having a pass dropped by Tongo Coriander. That's a 3rd and 4. We got now Jack Mercury to Coriander again, who's going to get inside the 25, 28 yards gained. Frenchman decides to run it. Does a pretty good job as well. 12 yards gained, and that's a first one. Super, and that's scored. Tongo Coriander into the end zone. Marsupials taking the lead after 10 plays. Olivetti throwing it. No, that's Viv Crumble who's dropped the ball there. You can't drop the ball at this level, especially not when you're a star player. Frenchman throws a deep one, and Coriander's got it up to 14 yards. Enya tries a 1-yard run and runs for 1 yard because that's what she was trying, so that's worked well. Frenchman throws, it's deflected. Pass defence is having a good game so far. Chefs take back over, they're inside the opposing half, and a nice dodge by Viv before she coughs the ball up, and Coriander has retrieved it. Oh dear. Yeah, oh dearie me. Frenchman runs the ball, gets the first down, 10 yards on that one. Enya with the throw, there's Dog Branding, the team captain, getting another touchdown for the Marsupials. And so far, the Marsupials have just been able to play reasonably well, while the Fire Chefs have just had miserable luck. Eva Composite on a 3rd and 3 is sacked by President Scroob, and we're back in the company of the Marsupials as they throw to Coriander again for another 29 yards. Frenchman throws one, and it's Branding, and he's down at the 2-yard line. Enya looks for the end zone, but Viv gets the deflection. Mercury scores to Branding. It's 3-0. It doesn't feel like it should be 3-0. Let's see if the Chefs can turn this into something good. Well, okay, that's the end of that then. No, they couldn't turn it into anything good. No, nothing, none of that. No. At this time of year, Europe changes its clocks, I think 2 weeks sooner than the US does. It just happens. In fact, there is an offset either side of the clocks changing. It's 4-0. And 1 week it means we're closer together, and another one means we're a little bit further apart. And at this time of the year, a little bit further apart. Disco Collins making some good work there, a 38-yard gain. Fire Chefs can see the end zone. Typewriter picks up a couple, but it's 3rd and goal. Eva's going to try it, and she doesn't get there. And we're back with the Marsupials again, and Branding is making a good name for himself here. A 31-yard gain, 166 yards in this one already. That's another good one. This is going to take him over 200. A 42-yarder. Enya throws. Mercury drops it. Mercury now with possession on a 2nd and 10. Completes a short one. The Frenchman is sacked by Eva Composite. And the Chefs once again take over. But can they convert? I mean, come on. I know that. The Chefs are a rival. Collins steps out of bounds. That was a touchdown, mate. You should have just gone for it. Eva gets him down to the 1 yard line as we hit half time. Just punch it in. You've got 2 attempts. Get it in there. Not on that one. Frenchman gets a sack. And there's the touchdown. Viv Crumble. 111 touchdowns in an illustrious career. Illustrious. Super. Yeah, good. Right, there you are. That's it. That's all good. Yeah, no, that's all there is to it. Enya just completed a 25-yarder. Mercury to another touchdown to Coriander. Right, if the Chefs don't do it on this one, we'll activate, unfortunately, the afterburners. Olivetti completes an 11-yard pass there, taking them to 107 in the game, and Collins gets another good breakaway. 51 yards. You can't beat a turn of speed sometimes. Unless you're going to break all the tackles, and Collins is in the end zone. Okay, Frenchman completes 5-yarder. Frenchman now with the ball. Gets another 3. 3rd and 1, Enya. And that's complete to Branding, who's having a real breakout game. Wearing the captain's badge. Yeah, I'm sure the captain knows about it. But you can never be too sure. 3rd and 5, Enya. And that one's complete to Branding again. Who manages to just evade a tackle there. That's 344 yards receiving. We might be looking at the best receiving record of the week. Steady on. We haven't seen a la carte in action yet. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. He's going to put a 600-yard game up, and it's going to happen fairly soon. Right. Okay. Let's get this one moving at a slightly more brisk speed. I don't see a magnificent comeback happening at the current time. Ruthie Spasms has been injured. Our first injury of the season. Tobin Jocular taking the name. That's nice to see. Yeah. Did Pamplemousse play for the Marsupials last season? I don't remember. Viv just coughed up the ball on the 5-yard line. Oh, that's disgusting. But it was recovered by our own team. And then it's intercepted in the end zone. Gudrun Genie, 2 interceptions in this game. That's when you just know. No, it's not today, is it? No, today, not our day. It's just not going to happen. No, this is one for the dustbin of history. That's sickening. It's not what you want to see. You want to see very high levels of activity and genius. Josie slung 20 quid in the bucket. Thank you, Josie. Much appreciated. Glad to see you getting involved, Josie. That's super. And then it's 2nd and 10. Olivetti chucks it. Branding with a deflection. Doc Branding probably going to be player of the game. You think? Have they done much? Oh yeah, Gudrun Genie maybe. Yeah. Okay. Final score: Marsupials 7, Chefs 3. Both teams racking up over 600 yards. Very nicely done. Gudrun Genie, player of the game, with 77 fan points, 36 pancakes, 2 interceptions, 2 deflections. Modest but exciting. Vivian Crumble somehow gets player of the game for the Chefs. 235 receiving, 5 deflections. Well, that's and 14 tackles. Oh, okay, that's respectable. How many yards do we end up with? Jack Mercury passed for 300. Yeah. Branding did 394 receiving. That's very nice. -4 defensive points. Must get better. must get better. Our second game takes us to the bowl runners-up, who are playing the Budget Roadies, who are now back at the helm. Budget are back on the thing that you're supposed to be on. The coaching chair. Oh, yeah. Right, what's new? Budget. Well, I had a look earlier. There's no Capsicum Disco going on at Budget. No. But Grim Pricks, the rookie, is getting a start at receiver. Over on the Stegonauts, of course, Rufus Paper Trail. He was picked up in... I don't think that was a trade. I think that was a, whatchamacallit. Yeah. That was a free agency. And then anyone else? No, not really. Elmas Garza has slung a tenner in the bucket. Can I say happy birthday to Manu? Manu, 12th birthday, being 12 rocks. I don't remember it. I'm far too old to remember it. But as far as I've got children, and they've all been 12, and as far as I can recall, being 12 absolutely rocks. No one really wants too much from you, as long as you keep your room tidy. And by and large, it's all good. Eat some cake or what have you. Or whatever you have as a... Should we watch some Brutalball? That'd be fun. Yeah. Super. Right, here we go. Action stations. It's a beautiful day for some... all of those things and possibly others. And we're going to see the magnificent Ryan McNeice take to the air for the Steganauts, and he's injured on the first play of the season. Honorary soccer mom taking him down, and Nobby Harefoot has subbed in for the Steganauts. Here is Nobby now. A 4-yard run, that's respectable. Rufus Papertrail, who is the team captain, new to the team, takes over at the helm. Nominus Sin there picking up a sack. That's another injury. Nominus Sin's been injured. I should stop mentioning people. Pugil Arachnophone takes it, and Capsicum Disco's in the line. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff. There's an interception. I have no idea who's even got the ball at this point. Harefoot runs for 2. Steganauts still in possession. That one's thrown into the wild. Ulysses failure on 3rd and 7. Can't get anywhere with Capsicum coming up with a sack. Stochastic makes a 20-yard catch. Budget starting brightly. Tarzan Necropolis there completing a 9-yarder. It's 3rd and 1. Turtle Wax just throws it nowhere. All right, back to the Steganauts then. Harefoot, another 4-yard carry. Here comes Paper Trail, has got the first down and a little bit more and fumbled the ball. And Stochastic has recovered it. They throw the ball to the flat and that one's recovered as well. Myra Sacrifice picking that one up. Neither team wants to win this one. Nobby Harefoot managed to break a tackle and a second, and is down at about the 2-yard line. How exciting. Paper Trail to the end zone, and Helmet Cenobite gets the touchdown. Steganauts go up by 1 after 22 plays. That's another terrible throw. Another terrible throw. Harry Snowman completes one out of Grim Pricks, who makes his first meaningful contribution in this one, 34 yards gain. There goes Fenchurch down at about the 9-8 line, something like that. Necropolis to the end zone is intercepted by Cenobite, who gets it out to about a 2. And Nobby Harefoot runs it out a little bit further. Oh, don't you hate throwing an interception in the end zone? Hold on, we've got the ball back. Who's we? No, I don't know. I just seem to be inhabiting Budget at the moment. I have no horse in this race. So it just felt like that was a thing for a moment. Don't ask me, I don't flipping know. Budget with the ball. They throw it a long way behind the line, but Fenchurch manages to carry it back and pick up 2 yards. Necropolis with the throw. It goes to Stochastic. And that's a 23-yard gain. Fenchurch up to almost 80 in this one. 2nd and 10. Turtle Wax is sacked by Eric Marsupial. Necropolis throws. Pricks with the catch and the score. And that's his debut touchdown in the league. Probably won't be his last. Adds an interception. Harry Snowman's picked it off. And that's his 6th career interception. As Budget take back over again. It's 2nd and 1. Fenchurch, touchdown. 2-1. Budget have managed to take control of the game briefly. And that's another interception. Turtle Wax has picked it off. Turnover frenzy, everybody. Stochastic with another nice catch, picks up 30. Necropolis looks, finds Turtle Wax, who's in the end zone, and it's 3-1. And the bad company champions are looking like they need to do a little bit better ball control. It's half time already. 3-1 is the score. Budget with the lead. Nobby Harefoot picking up 6. He's averaging just over 6 yards a carry in this so far, which is all right. I mean, it's not going to get you there, but it's all right. Myra Sacrifice with a nice catch, gets 37. And the Steganauts are looking at the end zone. Paper Trail throws. Is caught by Cenobite, who gets him a little bit closer, but on 3rd and goal. Failure is stopped by Clamorous Thrapple at the 1-yard line. And a massive stop there for Budget, who take back over and have picked Pricks out twice in a row to get him close to the halfway line. which they'll be closer to now that they've passed it. Just such insightful commentary. Fenchurch picks up 28. Snowman, look, picks out Fenchurch again, and it's 4-1. Budget have a very good lead right now. I mean, the Stegonauts are a quality team. A quality team. So you can't rule them out just yet. But so far, nothing has been flowing their way as Cenobite makes a nice catch and gets 25 off the pass. There goes Paper Trail. Looks around a bit. Should have just looked upfield and kept going. Should have. Cenobite now down at the 11-yard line. Harefoot picks up another 3. 2nd and 7. And Paper Trail fumbles it into the hands. I mean, that was probably a lateral to Harefoot, who managed to score the touchdown. Either way, 3rd and 11, and Budget don't complete. And the Stegonauts, with 1 quarter left to play, have an opportunity to come back into this one. They've got the first down. Fenchurch Stochastic has been injured by Ulysses' failure. Travis Doomgiver has stepped in. Okay, and he immediately gets a sack. Well, maybe that was a tactical substitution. Maybe Fenchurch just kind of fell over and went, "Oh no, my leg." Please bring in a defensive player to hold the line in the last 20 plays of the game. Harefoot can't get anywhere. Paper Trail. It only picks up 5. It's 3rd and 4. Failure. He fumbles the ball into the hands of Harefoot, who manages to carry it for the first down. 16 plays left. Stegonauts trailing by 2. Harefoot with a 7-yard gain. Paper Trail throws. It's caught. It's a first down. Ulysses' failure has all the space he needed, but not quite enough space. Harefoot punches it in for the score. 12 plays remaining. Budget with the lead and the ball at the moment. But that's deflected, and it's a 3rd and 10. That's deflected as well. And now the Stegonauts looking to make a comeback. They throw it to Cenobite, who's down at the 24-yard line with 8 plays to play. And that's the tying score there, friends. Oh, what a good game. However, Budget don't look done. Grim Pricks picking up 31 yards, but have they got the pace to take it all away? Well, Turtlewax with a meaningful catch there gets them down to about the 20. They've got 4 plays left. Snowman doesn't get much, but he gets closer. Closer still. 2 plays to go. Snowman to the touchdown. Capsicum Disco makes the touchdown, having not been included as a receiver to start with. It's Disco who gets the winning score on the last play of the game. Quality game there, gentlemen. Very much so. Final score, Budget Roadies 5, Stegonauts 4. Both teams just, all over the shop. Honorary Soccer Mom is player of the game for the Roadies. 19 pancakes, 20 tackles. 20 tackles is respectable. 2 tackles for loss and an injury inflicted. Pugil Arachnophone for the Stegonauts gets player of the game. 54 fan points. 33 pancakes, tackle for loss, injury and interception. That was good darts. Yeah, we like that one. Okay, right. Bounce it back down the bottom. That's all the early games out of the way. The games that were requested to be. Edgeslum versus Grunt. I don't mind if I do. Come on, the Slum. Now, of course, Edgeslum have got Daphne Teflon, who's new. Everybody else, you've seen him before. But Ronnie Bongos is back in the lineup. Injured in week 2 last season. He's now back in the lineup. Beat him to a pulp. Meanwhile, at Grunt Auto Group, Clacton Express, the star new signing, Tiger Styles traded, and Clacton came in alongside Veronica Hammock for a beefier line. They already had a beefy line. You got Gendrich Grippy and Georgie Cones doing receiving. Flipping heck. All right, okay, yeah, bring on the violence. Yeah. And it's a blessed game. That's interesting. What's that then? Why hasn't Grunt's uniforms taken? Why haven't Grunt's uniforms taken? I don't think anybody's uniforms have taken. I don't think they have either. Everyone's wearing last season's uniforms. I spent at least an hour and a half doing all of those. Yep, didn't take. Anyway, Grunt's off to a good start. Georgie Cones is a long way downfield. I imagine he beat up Nomad Gunslinger to be wide open as Clacton, first time in an Auto Group uniform, gets the first score of the day. And then Alundra Blood makes an interception and Grunt have got it straight back again. Simple sim built to Gendrich Grippy, and that's a first down. That one, out of bounds. Out of bounds. Clacton on 2nd and 10. Gets stuffed at the line. Simple Simbill, 3rd and 11. Clacton with the reception. Has to work for it, but that's Clacton Express in the end zone for Grunt Auto Group. Daphne Teflon. Whoa, nice turn of speed from Daphne. Just coming up on 2,000 yards. Ron Bongos with his first touch. Dropped the ball. Flipping it, Ron. The Surgeon completes one for 14. Daphne with the throw. Gets it to Mulawab. Gunslinger. Wide open. Mulawab Verbose has easily got the pace over Clacton. And the Edgy Slum pull one back. Let's go the Slum. Alundra Blood making a catch. 14 yards. Here's Simple Simbill. Throws it out to Blood, who picks up 7. Blood now with the ball. 2nd and 3. Decides to run it. Gets enough for the first down. Clacton throws. It's caught by Grippy. Well, Bangfish should be able to make this tackle. Yep. But it's still 33 yards gained, though. Yeah, I know, totally. Bongos with a deflection. Blood throws. Grippy has been fighting Bongos the entire time. Gus the Hitman Resume has been injured by Anna Linguist. Oh, that's massive. Oh, that's a statement injury. There's another injury on the field, and it looks like it's a Grunt player who's down. Clacton Express has been taken down by Ron Bongos. Larissa Tornado has subbed in. She may be a smidge more flimsy. This is a heck of a run from Daphne Teflon. Down at the 4-yard line. That was a 42-yard run. Gunslinger gets a couple. Here's the Surgeon on 2nd and goal. And it's a Teflon touchdown. And it's 3-2. And that's an interception. Bangfish has picked it off. First interception of the season, obviously enough. Blood with a deflection. Here comes Teflon again. Managed to only get 3. It's 3rd and 7. Gunslinger to Bongos. And that's a touchdown. It's 3-all. Goodness me. Goodness me. There'll be some bouncing up and down going on in the Edgy Slum manager's room right about now. There goes Gendrich Grippy. That's a first down. That's 49 yards. Grippy, a heck of a player. Georgie Cones picks that one up, and that's 15 yards. Tornado now throwing. Yeah, that's not a position you see her in very often, and it didn't complete. That's probably why you don't see it very often, as Grunt punch into the end zone 4-3. That's an interception. Grippy's picked it off. And that's gone to Cones, and he'll score. And immediately, Grunt have got their lead back. It's 5-3, but Ronnie Bongos is heading upfield. Gains 43 yards. Teflon manages to find a gap. Mulawab with a nice block on Tornado downfield. Frees up Teflon to go 22 yards. That pass into double coverage was going nowhere. Surgeon General throws one to nowhere, and Teflon's going to have to do it all herself, but she's got a massive lane. And that's another touchdown. 5-4 is the score. Okay, Simbill throws. Cones with the catch. He'll break that first tackle, no problem. He gets 27 yards. Blood, with all the time in the world. That one is deflected. 2nd and 10. Another deflection. Bangfish gets that one. And a third deflection. And an important stop there for Edgy Slum if they want to stay in this one as we hit half-time. It's 5-4. Grunt with the lead right now. Teflon tries to run it again. Not so much space this time, only picks up 4. Gunslinger can't get the first down, and Grunt have the ball back. Tornado throws. Mulawab with the deflection. Simbill completes to Tornado, bringing up a 3rd and 2. Blood, that's a first down. It was a real short pass, but it made just enough yardage to make everybody happy. If they're Grunt fans, which they probably are. Yeah, Cones, touchdown. 6-4 now. Okay, and Blood has picked another one off. Oh, dear. Yeah, I know. I mean, there's just quality wherever you look on the Grunt Auto Group team roster. Even when they bring people in off the bench who were only on the bench because they were saving their best people so they didn't get killed by Edgy Slum. As Georgie Cones goes in for another one, it's now 7-4, and Edgy Slum are looking for some way back into this game. Nomad Gunslinger gets his first reception of the year and gets 30 yards for his trouble. He then runs for 2, but it's 3rd and 6. The Surgeon completes a first down to Mulawab, but they're not moving the ball as quickly as they were earlier. Daphne gets absolutely nowhere on that one. Nomad gets nowhere on this one. And that one's deflected by Blood, who I reckon might be your player of the game material right now. Maybe. With all those pass whatnots. Yeah, deflections and so forth. Yeah, there goes Teflon. She's going to score. Oh, of course, we're on a blessed field, aren't we? Yes, she's going to be even better if you can throw the ball a few more times. More deflections coming in. Edgy Slum's pass defence is stepping right up to make a difference, and they've stopped Grunt again. Edgy Slum back with the ball. They still trail by 2. but there is on at least off flipping it. Ron Bongo's just broke a tackle from Georgie Cones. He goes, no, I don't flipping think so, son. Daphne gets them down to the 2-yard line. Gunslinger, Mulawab, touchdown. 7-6 is the score. They throw away the first ball on their new possession, De Grunt. They complete a 1-yarder. Blood needs the first down. Has it. Georgie Cones picks up 16. This is basically just a keep-away game now. Simple Simbil throws, and he's then injured by Tarquin Bangfish. Ron Bongos has been injured by Gendrich Grippy at the same time. Okay, we're all over the place. Here's Barry Biceps. He's playing now as well. And he's breaking tackles galore and gets a 31-yard run. Larissa Tornado throws out the back of the end zone. Second and goal. Blood deflected by Mulawab. Tiffany Hooverbag has been injured by Olympia Swiss Lagoon. Ford Sporks now in I've lost count. I don't know who's playing anymore. Tarquin Bangfish has just been injured by Vanessa, one of the Hammock sisters anyway, as Barry's just going to walk over the pile of corpses. Jamie Boyes was he even on the field? Yeah, apparently. Okay. Well, I mean, we've seen games that have had injuries before. Not quite this many. This is the injuriest game I think we've ever had. That's a lot of injuries. Yeah, game's over, incidentally. But it was a close one. Flipping heck. Yeah. And that's a fumble on the last play of the game. And Surgeon General, who threw it, picks it up again. Final score, Ruddy Nora. Grunt Auto Group 8, Edgeslum 6. Player of the game, Gendrich Grippy, 172 receiving, 6 pancakes, 2 injuries inflicted, and an interception. Good day at the office. At Edgeslum, Mulawab gets player of the game, 96 receiving. I thought he did better than that. 2 touchdowns, but 8 deflections. Strong stuff. Strong stuff. How many injuries? 7. 7 injuries in total. Okay. Shady Palms versus Grunt was the most injury game in history. Okay. All right. Good. Well, that was exciting. Yeah, it was. Let's go up the other end, and you've got Erg Menenflex taking on the Ov City Axemen. Obviously, everybody playing in the wrong colour. You'll be something about your clever flipping website in it. Yeah, I know. Ov City, what's new? Well, Blade Territory is new. He's a rookie. He's in the lineup for the first time. Egon Sanction, freshly brought into the Axemen, is also getting a start in this one. Over on Erg Melonflex, Joey Fields is getting a start as a runner. Whomping Willow in the line. And then rookie Trevor Snowboard is getting to play as well, for reasons we don't fully understand. All right, okay. And it's foggy. Righto. Yeah, okay. Fingers crossed you can see what's happening. Flapjack Nope is going to get us started in that way that he frequently does. And there he goes. Yep. 35 yards on his first carry of the season. I mean, that's kind of the thing. Then they throw it to Flash Bandit. Well, I mean, pick out the talent, friends. Joey Fields gets only no yards on that one. Flapjack, he's running again. And he's evading everybody. Joey Fields has been taken out of the game. Advisable. Trevor Snowboard, his first catch is a touchdown. Erg Melonflex go ahead. Okay. Blade Territory can't get anywhere. It's 3rd and 10. Abby Chopstick, the captain, tries to get somewhere, doesn't. Flapjack, only 3 this time around. He'll be disappointed. Snowboard makes another catch off a Mamalu Flex pass. Gordon Tugboat throws downtown. Flash is waiting for it, and that's another touchdown. Erg Melonflex looking solid early doors. There was a fumble there for the Axemen, but it was picked up by Chopstick, who's disappeared into the fog for 41 yards. Monkey Cage comes up with a sack. Chopstick round the outside of the line, managing to evade just enough to get him close to the first down. And then Pritchard Serenity finishes it off, and the Axemen are rolling. Territory, a 1-yard gain. Not ideal. A sack comes in from Monkey Cage, just his second of the game. Serenity is into the end zone, and it's 2-1. The Axemen pulling one back. Flapjack gets only 1 yard. Oh, it's almost like they've got his number. Well, maybe. Tugboat looking to pass, gives up on that, runs 1 yard forward instead. Well, that's progress, I suppose. 3rd and 6. Mamalu Flex sees the open player, and it's Snowboard who makes the catch for 25 yards. Tugboat now looking to throw, in all kinds of trouble, but somehow managed to avoid everybody and turns that into a 16-yard gain. Impressive. Flapjack stuffed again. Flex is stuffed behind the line by Egon's Sanction. Tugboat is trying to find someone to pass to. Can't find him again. Run some more. I think it's the fog. I think they're looking for a pass in the fog. Can't see anybody and give up. Well, I mean, they're not coughing up yards, so, I mean, that's not the end of the world. Serenity throws an optimistic one into the murk, and no one is there to receive it, as Flapjack decides to not run through the middle of the line for a change. Gets outside and picks up 28 yards. Very nice. Flex. Nice turn of speed. Picks up 6. Here comes Tugboat. Picks up a couple more. 3rd and 1, and Flapjack nope to the end zone. 3-1 is the score. We're still on the right side of half-time as Serenity makes a nice run, picking up 11. Territory. Oh, that was almost effective. I mean, not quite. 7 yards gained. 3rd and 2 is Serenity with the ball again, throws it. It's Shandy Worthless making a catch. And that's a 23-yard gain. That was the first completed pass they've made in this one. Well, how exciting. 3rd and 9. Serenity with the ball. Decides to run. A lovely piece of blocking there from Evan Carchaser. Freed up Serenity to gain 26 on that one. Territory throws a short one. It's sanctioned with the catch. Chopstick to the end zone, deflected by Snowboard. Serenity to the flat, deflected by Snowboard again. And Melonflex make a stop. They've now got to get out of their own end zone, which is increasingly difficult with each passing play. But Tugboat makes a magnificent run and picks up 19 yards to give them a fresh set of downs. Flapjack gets just 2. Here goes Flex. Another nice piece of this outside running when you got the speed for it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The fog is hard to see, Vec. It just is. Yeah. Anyway, Flapjack, he makes another run. It's only 3 yards for that one. Started out very brightly, went 3 carries, got 50 yards. Since then, gone 10 carries and is not quite at 100. Blade Territory's been injured by Flapjack Nope. Oh, hang your head in shame. Gibby Love Handles has subbed in for the Axemen and has got a carry. And he's just running in a straight line up the field for 23 yards. That works. Yeah, 2nd and goal. Axemen with the ball. Serenity overthinks it, but somehow finds the end zone. It's now 3-2 as Flapjack doesn't go anywhere on that one. Flex managing to do just enough to get the first down. Here comes Tugboat picking up just 3. 2nd and 6. And Flapjack gets nowhere. Flex on 3rd and 5 throws the ball away. All right, back to the Axemen again. And Monkey Gage gets his 50th career sack. Not bad. 3rd and 15 goes nowhere. And Melonflex have got the ball back once more. Worthless has the deflection. It's 3rd and 7. Tugboat waits all day to try and find someone to pass to. And then somehow fails to get the first down, even though it was easy. I know. Well, I mean, just flipping Gibby Love Handles there with a straight ahead runner again, picking up 12 yards. Abby Chopstick with anything but a straight ahead run gets absolutely nowhere. As Whomping Willow comes in for the tackle for loss. Love Handles gets nowhere this time around, and Melonflex have got the ball back as we enter the final quarter. Flex runs for 3. It's 3rd and 5, and Tugboat's got to do it. And doesn't. He keeps coming up just short. Just short. Well, he isn't a starter. He came off the bench. He wasn't fully warmed up. Well, there's no excuse for that. Anyway, Gordon Tugboat just got his first sack of the season. So, that's nice. Serenity's going to get the first down. Picks up 13 with 19 plays left in the game. Love Handles gets 4. His Chopstick, stuffed behind the line by Monkey Cage, is having a very successful game. And Melonflex have got the ball back again as Flapjack makes another Flapjack run. That's the thing about Flapjack Nope. He goes rubbish, 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 flipping miles. Yeah. And you're never sure which it's going to be. But what you can predict is that it's going to be 4 lots of rubbish followed by a flipping miles. So keep your eye open for that. Anyway, Of City have got the ball right now. They've got a 2nd and 6, a 3rd and 9. And the clock is running down, and they do not get the first down. Melonflex with an opportunity to kill this one as Nope fumbles the ball and Serenity recovers it. Oh, this could be dreadful for the Melonflexers. As Gibby Love Handles gets the tying score with just 5 plays left. Flapjack, he's got the bit between his teeth. He runs for 14 yards. Here's Flex with 4 plays left. A throw, and it's dropped by the rookie. Trevor Snowboard chokes under pressure and gives up. Hang on, they fumbled again. Nope, still got the ball. 3rd and 4. Flapjack. He's got the bit between. Look at him go. Flipping Flapjack. Nope, he goes, I'm not going to lose this one now. He runs for 38 yards. Mamalou Flex on the last play of the game. Can't get them there, and it ends in a tie. Final score, 3-3. Charles Monkey Cage. Ooh, fantasy players rejoice. Charles Monkey Cage, 112 fan points, player of the game. 47 pancakes. 22 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. A good day. Trellis Cosmic, player of the game for the Ov City Axemen. 30 pancakes for him. A sack, a bunch of tackles, and an injury inflicted. Okay, low yardage game, but in the fog, it's, yeah, it's going to happen. All right, okay, we're bouncing down to the deep end where the Bongolia Sea Raiders, it's a nautical event. The Port Miggins Pirates in the Naval Bowl up against the Bongolia Sea Raiders. What's new? What isn't? Port Miggins are playing Emil Dardar at runner. Well, I mean, that's you could go that way, I suppose. Meanwhile, over on Bongolia, Hugo Blowfish is getting a start for them. Okay, all right, yeah. And that's about it. Okay, fine. The Boat Bowl. We like the Boat Bowl? I know the Boat Bowl could work. Okie dokie. Right. It's flipping foggy. Well, of course it is. Bongolia at home. I'm going to have to fix these uniforms. Yeah, I know. All right, Blowfish first with the ball for Bongolia. Yeah. And he gets stuffed behind the line by Kofi Molotov. Mikey Heimlich gets 7. Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's thrown away on 3rd down. Joe slung a 20 in the bucket because he loves the new logo. Thanks, Joe. I think it's a little bit more axy. I'm happy with the majority of the new logos. There's a couple that I want to redo, but I'll wait for inspiration to strike. But the Ov City one is a good one. Anyway, Dougie Conglomerate gets the opening score as the Pirates go ahead after 8 plays. Bongolia are getting no progress through the line at all. That is 4 Fingered Owls and Mikey Power Tools in the opposing line. Yeah, there's an injury. Oh, hold on. Dougie, he's on the move again. Flipping Doug Conglomerate. Mikey Power Tools has been injured by Big Rod McGurk. Well, that could make a difference. Here goes Mike Heimlich on 2nd and 8, and I think he coughed the ball up. No, he didn't. Paul Crap Whistle on 3rd down gets nowhere at all. And the Pirates take back over. Two-Beard throws it out to Dardar. Doug Conglomerate on the run again. Is he going to get in? Not quite. 29 yards. 4 carries for 92 he's got at the moment. That was a stupid throw. You should have just run it in. Two-Beards. He just runs it in. 3-0 Pirates. Pirates were quite the turnaround team last season. And you know, they look like they mean business already. Whereas Bongolia's fits and starts running game still in the fits kind of area at the moment. Dardar can't get anywhere at all, and we're back in command with the Sea Raiders. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good run from Mike Heimlich. Wolfgang has chucked 20 crowns in the bucket. Don't redo yours. You love it. I'm not going to redo yours. Yours is fine. Yours is very nice. I like yours a lot. Mike picks up a 1st down. Bongolia with the ball. There goes Muzio picking up a 1st down. Hugo Blowfish gets only 2. He's not picking up the ground yards. Heimlich to Darkness Albright, and that's a touchdown. Ironically, it is the airborne game that gets Bongolia started as Doug Conglomerate's just mowing down halflings as he picks up 11 yards. Emil Dardar fumbles it, but it's 4 Fingered Owls who's picked it up again. Don't know what the plan was on that play, but I don't think it worked. No. Anyway, another stop from Bongolia. They've got the ball back. Blowfish goes for 4. Heimlich has got the 1st down and a bit of space to run into. Gets 12. Here goes Crap Whistle, and he walks straight into danger. There's another completed pass, and it's Albright with the catch again. Gets 24 yards. Mike, he's fumbled the ball. It's Harriet Reflux who's recovered it, and the Pirates take back over. A sack from Zoltan, and Dougie Conglomerate has to bail him out with his mighty dragon running. Yeah, there goes Emil Dardar with his mighty Orcish running, gets 15. Freddie Two-Beard looks, finds Randall Frippery, who's going to get downfield by some distance, gets 27 yards. Conglomerate up the middle gets 5. Here's Dardar looking to throw, gets sacked by Paul Dagger. Okay. 3rd and 7. Pirates in possession. It's caught, and Tippitude Williams manages to evade trouble and pick up 14 yards. Conglomerate looks to throw. It's Frippery with the catch and the touchdown. 4-1 as we just passed the half-time marker. It's a marker now, apparently. Yeah. It's 30 stones 2 times. Well, 50 stones 2 times, effectively, for those of you who get a reference. Those of you who do, I salute you. What was that? That was Doug Conglomerate running for another 18. He could be in line for running player of the week at this rate. Emil Dada gets a 15-yard gain. Freddie Two-Beard punches it in, and it's now 5-1. The Pirates having the run of the business. Oh, yeah. The run of the business. Mikey Heimlich runs for 20 yards. And then there's another fumble, and it's Conglomerate who's got it, and he's going to take it to the house. 6-1. Oh, man. We can up the tempo on this. It's another one where the fog of fate has not been smothering with the fortune of doodads. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I know. Another fantasy player. That's what we like to see. Obviously, fantasy teams are locked until after the week 1 scores are uploaded. But you can get involved. It is free. There are details in the description of this broadcast. 2nd and 13. Mike Heimlich is stuffed behind the line by Emil Dada, and the Bongolia offense is just stifled. Doug Conglomerate is not stifled. And that's a lovely run from Emil Dada to make it 7-1, and the Pirates are going to walk away from this one very cleanly indeed. Yeah, there goes Doug again. That's another 19 yards. Well, I think we might be entering the Dragon era of the league. The number of Dragon players, I might extend it to Knowles as well. Powerful run catchers are becoming en vogue at the moment. Especially given the lack of production from swervy little so-and-so Flapjack Nope, who everybody keeps an eye on because his numbers are so vast on paper. But without blocking, he goes backwards as often as, well, more often than forwards. Thing is, when he goes forwards, he goes a really long way. Anyway, final score, Port Miggins Pirates 9, the Bongolia Sea Raiders 1, and only 150 yards to show for it. Doug Conglomerate, player of the game, with 200 yards rushing, 5 touchdowns and a sack. Paul Dagger for the Sea Raiders got player of the game, 19 pancakes, 2 sacks and a tackle for loss. Excuse me. I've not had that before. I exhaled funny. and it's played merry hell with the old business. Diet Coke, everybody. It's a restorative of sorts. Dragons aren't flimsy. No, they're not. No, they're splendid. Dougie Conglomerate, everybody. Right. Let's get up the top end as the Beekeepers are taking on the Toy Masters. Toy Masters made a decent run into the playoffs last season. They might do the same again this season. Who knows? They've got a good team and they know what they're doing with it. Kit Kat's making the lineup as a blocker. Meanwhile, over at the Beekeepers, Manfred Textures gets in there and Kathy Glowpad is in the lineup as a blocker. Okay. All right. Everything else, you've seen them before. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we're out of the fog, finally. Yeah. And it is a blessed game. So, who knows? Anyway, Toy Masters get the ball first. Scrag Vitamins. Nice piece of running. Well, 3 yards. Mediocre piece of running. 3rd and 7. Kenny Respect is sacked by Hippie Impact. And here come the Beekeepers. Hank Massive loses a yard. O.T. Freemason chucks a short one that's deflected. And then Mini Sabotage is sacked behind the line. Okay. All right. Let's see if everybody's second go can be slightly more impressive than the first. Benny Sausages catches a 42-yarder. Justin Underworld to Klep Bossman. Touchdown. Nice one, Klep. He's in my fantasy team. Hank runs for 2. It's Freemason. Throws wide. It's Julian Nornor-West with the catch. Gets 10 yards. Okay. Hank up the middle. Gets a couple. 3rd and 6. Freemason. Completes it to Rolf Henchucker, who picks up 30 yards. Okay, Mini Sabotage has a massively open lane to run into, so runs into it, gets 28. Hank can't get anywhere at all, is stuffed at the line, and then Freemason is sacked and Sabotage gets nowhere. Toymasters making a stop inside their own 10. Scrag, with his best run of the game so far, picks up 9. Underworld throws. It's Bossman with the catch, and he's going to be tough to bring down. Bossman past halfway, past the 40, gets 45 yards gained. Kenny Respect throws. This Bossman with the catch gets another 11. He can keep that up. It goes Underworld, nothing doing. 3rd and 10, Respect throws. Bossman with the catch and a touchdown and points for my fantasy team. Hanky Massive gets 3. Freemason throws it away. 3rd and 7, Sabotage. An optimistic run up the middle gains just 1 yard. Okay, here comes Scrag again. He's going. He's got some. And Benny Sausages has been injured. And that's a bounty collection going on there. Cruise Controller subbed in for the Toymasters. Scrag, with his best run of the game, gets a touchdown. It's 3-0. We've yet to see Hank Massive do a Hank Massive. I mean, that was a partial Hank Massive. 14 yards there. Henchucker gets a nice first down, breaking a tackle along the way, gets 21 yards. Sabotage runs straight into trouble and goes no further. Hank ran the outside of the line. He evades the first, the second, and he picks up 30 yards, getting them closer. Nornor-West gets them to the 5-yard line, 2nd and 2. Sabotage with space and a touchdown, and the Beekeepers are on the scoreboard. Whew. All right, good running from Scrag. He got some nice blocking there as well, 19 yards gained. Underworld gets only 1. Respect throws downtown, and it's deflected by Henchucker. Scrag. And that was deflected by Henchucker as well. Beekeepers take back over, and Hank has broken through the line and picks up 12. Freemason throws. Henchucker wide open. Has the first down, breaks a tackle, gets a bit more. Sabotage. Still not a great runner, Mini Sabotage. I mean, it's a nice idea, but it's just not working. Freemason throws. Henchucker with the catch. And that's another score pulled back. The Beekeepers now trailing by 1. But they do need the defence to step up. Here's Justin Underworld, deflected by Nornor-West. Respect through the middle of the line. Breaks a bunch of tackles. And he's still going. I mean, that's just not on. Dave Caustic has been injured by hippie impact. Turk Ramjet now in the line for the Toymasters as Bossman gets another touchdown. Well done, Klep. That's his 3rd of the game. Good old Klep. Good old Klepty Klep Klep. Oh yeah. Okay. Freemason throws a short one. It's 3rd and 5. Sabotage gets a first down for the team. Hank Massive on 1st and 10. Throws it, and it's Nornor-West with the catch, but he's moving like he's running through treacle. 2nd and 2, and Freemason gets stuffed, and then Sabotage gets stuffed, and we're back with the Toymasters again. Scrag goes no yards. Underworld throws. It's Bossman with the catch, and he's got an open path. Go on, son. 56 yards for Klep Bossman, and Kenny Respect gets the touchdown. Love it. Well, I don't actually. I don't care about anybody else getting a touchdown. I mean, it's all Klep all the time. Henchucker, nice piece of catching, gets 13 yards off the pass from Sabotage. There goes. Why is Julian Nornor-West moving so slowly? Has he got like 4 speed? Henchucker's doing solid work here. I mean, they're not exactly playing pacey, although this is the best run we've seen from Mini Sabotage, who mashes through a tackle and gets a 35-yard touchdown. We're into the final 3rd of the game, and the Toymasters are up 5-3 at the moment. Scrag picks up 34 yards. Underworld throws it. It's deflected by Nornor-West. Respect throws a short one, and it's Control with the catch. Scrag with a 3rd and 7 is going to pick up the first down. And then break a tackle, and then break another tackle, and ends up with 28 yards on their scorecard of yards. Respect on a 1st and 10, and that's another touchdown. Oh, it's Klep Bossman. Oh, lovely Klep Bossman. There goes Hank. He's through the middle. Yeah. He's round the outside. He picks up 26 more yards. Here's Freemason. Freemason throws to Henchucker, who breaks a tackle but can only get 8. Sabotage gets the first down. It goes Massive. There he goes. Yeah. And he's fumbled the ball into the hands of Turk Ramjets. Unfortunate. Scrag is stuffed behind the line by Hank. Underworld throws it. North-Northwest with the deflection. Respect with the throw, but it's short of the first down. Beekeepers with the ball back again. This is still almost a close game. Henchucker makes a catch, but it's too short. 3rd and 5, and that one's overthrown. No. Hank Massive doesn't look massive. No, but he is the all-time tackle break leader through being an evasive so-and-so. Actually, I think he's number 2, but he's the all-time tackle break leader for active players. Here he goes again. Yeah. So it's tackle avoided rather than anything else. Freemason on a second and whatnot. No. Sabotage. Runs straight ahead. Has a nice big gap to run through. Picks up 13 yards. 3rd and 6. Hank runs into trouble. Gets 5 yards. There's only 12 plays left. And I reckon the Toy Masters have got this one. Yeah. There goes Scrag. He's running the clock out now. We're inside the final 10 of the game. That's a catch for no yards. And on 3rd and 7, they go out again. Hank is going to try and do it himself, but he can't quite get there. He gets 9 yards. North-Northwest picks up 3, because that's about as far as he can run before needing a little sit-down. Rolf Henchucker making the first down for the Beekeepers with 4 plays left. Hank is on the move. Can't quite evade the last tackle, as Freemason gets it to North-Northwest that he doesn't deserve, but he got a touchdown anyway. Final play, Underworld with the throw, and it's cruise control with the catch, and so we don't really care. Final score, the Toy Masters 6, Beekeepers 4. Clip Bossman, player of the game. Clip. I spent good money on you, son. 219 yards receiving, 25 pancakes, 4 touchdowns, and a tackle for loss, and a pass deflection. Julian North-Northwest, what? Best player on the team for the Beekeepers. 41 whole yards receiving, 14 pancakes, a touchdown, an injury inflicted, and 3 passes deflected. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I don't believe it, though. I'll have words. I'm going to have words about that. That just seems like a bad idea. Next up, okay, Kernal Space Agency are taking on Shady Palms. The defending champions taking on the first pick in the draft. You kind of go, what is wrong with this picture? What is wrong with these matchups? Because that shouldn't happen. Anyway, what do you got for me? Xenia Convincer. Now, if you're in the league, you understand Xenia Convincer. Yeah. Should have been thrown out of the league 4 seasons ago for being rubbish. Somehow has managed to bounce around teams, gets 1 or 2 starts a season, comes off the bench maybe a couple of times, but is fundamentally rubbish. Okay, that's the only fresh player we've got over on the Palms. Meanwhile, at the Space Agency, no, it looks very much like their bowl-winning team. Oh, okay. I mean, why wouldn't you? No, yeah, right. Okay, it's a blessed game. And Bill Saturno, who's on more fantasy teams than anyone else this season, gets the ball first and gets nowhere. Kira rage quit with a nice deflection. Charlie Choo Choo, though, breaks all of the tackles and has a 21-yard first down. Saturno throws and it's deflected by impairment. McClintock completes that one to Svazdan, who gets 35 yards. The tackling for Shady Palms is leaving a little bit to be desired at the moment. Saturno is tackle for a loss. Here's McClintock. Gets 2 yards, and it's not enough, and Shady Palms take over. Sectarian Thunderclap with a fantastic 18-yard run on first down. Are you back in the Palms? I am back in the Palms. They're the underdogs. Kira Rage quit, a nice 19-yard gain. There goes Thunderclap for another 4 yards. Impairment round the outside of the line, picking up first down and more with a nice evasive run. Roy Arkansas has just got himself injured by Charlie Choo Choo, and number 1 draft pick Clarence Budgie is now in the game. He was being spared, but there it is. Kira Rage Quit has been injured by Carl Svazdan. Spack Freely has now turned up to play for the Palms. Okay. Yeah, I know. The champs not only being the champs, but also just being dirty. Freely just threw a 6-yarder, and I'm pretty sure it's Budgie made the catch, but we'll have to wait and see. McClintock throws that one. Thunderclap with the deflection. Charlie Choo Choo gets nowhere. We're back with the Palms again, and there goes Clarence Budgie. First down, 23 yards. Jovial Impairment into the end zone, and it's 2-0 Shady Palms. Say what? Yep. Okay. Yeah. McClintock throws, and it's a wide open Svazdan. Okay. Yep. Could be Clarinet. Clarinet would be a good first name. Bill Saturno does his most impressive thing in the game so far. Runs for 6 yards, and on 3rd and 6, they get nowhere. Sectarian Thunderclap, another nice run, and another first down. 15 yards gained. Impairment can't get anywhere through the middle of the line. Freely throws it. It's Budgie with the catch, and that's a first down. Thunderclap throws, and there's loads of defense going on there, so that's not happening. Impairment managing to evade the first couple of tackles, runs, gets the first. They're inside the Space Agency half of the field. Thunderclap throws, it's over the head of the receiver. Impairment tries to run it and walks straight into a really big fella. Saturno runs the ball, gets 7. Here's McClintock on 2nd and 3. That one's complete to Choo Choo, and he takes some bringing down, but he gets 15 before being stopped. 2nd and 10. Saturno with the ball again is sacked by Clarence Budgie. The rookie, the number 1 pick, has come in and made a play. Anyway, Palms with the ball back again. Get 1 yard there. It's 3rd and 8, and Freely can't do anything with it. So KSA have got it once more. Saturno, good run, breaks through 2 tackles and keeps motoring. Saturno, better known for his passing ability, but he's an all-rounder. He does a bit of everything. And that was a nice run. Charlie Choo Choo picks up 7 as we hit half-time. KSA very much likely to score on this drive, as Saturno flipping has an entire team pile on top of him to stop him getting anywhere. But they throw a pass, and it's Koff Zerma with the touchdown. All right, Shady Palms moving it once again. Jovial Impairment, lovely piece of running, picks up 18. Spack Freely with the pass. Gets out to Budgie, who manages to break a couple. That's a dwarf. That's a dwarf playing receiver. It's poetry in motion. Love seeing a dwarf at receiver. There goes Impairment, picking up another first. Freely throws. Thunderclap. Oh, got the first down, but is then injured. Dirty play. Koff Zerma with the injury infliction. Ferdy Equatorial Mount has come into the lineup. 2nd and 7. The Shady Palms have scored. Yeah. But they are low on players. They made another stop on 3rd down, though. Santino just came up with a sack. There goes Impairment again. Jovial Impairment. We've seen some flashes of inspiration from Jovial Impairment over the last couple of seasons, but it just doesn't happen often enough. 3rd and 5. Impairment with the ball. He's going to run it, and has got the first down. Impressive. Freely throws. It's Equatorial Mount off the bench in the end zone. It's 4-1. There are 30 plays left in the game, and at the moment, the bowl champs are doing what last season's bowl champs did. Not much. Yeah, that's the basic answer. 3rd and 10, and they managed to scrape a first down to Zerma, who will now get the touchdown. 4-2, 1 quarter of play remaining. I don't know. I'd like to see the underdog win this one, but you kind of go, no, I mean, you're playing the Empire. I mean, what are you going to do? Freely makes a catch, gets a first down. Impairment with another good run, picks up some more yards. There goes Freely. 3rd and 1, and they've got the first down. Well, this is ideal play from the Palms right now. Spack Freely gets nowhere at all. 3rd and 9, Ferdy throws it. Budgie with the catch. And the touchdown. Clarence Budgie has come in and demonstrated why should have been in the game to begin with. But from what there's an injury. Bork Tesla has been injured by Santino Bananas. It's just dirty play from KSA. I mean, they can't win it legitimately. So they're just trying to execute. Well, I mean, that is legitimate. That's not the point. It's just being mean. Just being mean. Ferdy Equatorial Mount with a lovely piece of running there. Gets 18 yards. As Shady Palms deny another first down. And not for the first time, the bowl champs are going to lose the first game of the season. We've all been there. There's Rowan Iskeen. How long's he been on the field? I don't know, apparently a while. Impairment with a fantastic run to cap off a great game for Shady Palms, who lead this one 6-2 with just 4 plays left in the game. I don't know. I do not know. I mean, did KSA underperform, or did the Palms play out of their socks? I think you look at the running of Jovial Impairment and you kind of go, the Palms might be playing out of their socks here. Final score, Shady Palms 6, Kernal Space Agency 2. Not one person saw that coming. That said, not one outstanding performance on the field. The score is the outstanding part. KSA injured 4 players on Shady Palms and they managed to keep it together to win the game. Bork Tesla, just player of the game for Shady Palms. What did he do? 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks and a pass deflection. Righto. Santino Bananas for KSA, 45 pancakes and a sack and an injury. And that's about it. I don't even know. All right. Should we call that an upset? Oh, I think we probably should. Right, okay. Stardozer Human Resources are playing the Picks Creek Miners. Okay, all right. Who's new and who's exciting? At Stardozer, Lloyd Gazooks is in, the rookie, getting his first start in the first game of the year for Stardozer. Everyone else, you've seen him before. Over at Picks Creek, Mutant Lip Balm recently traded into the team or picked up off free agency. I can't remember it, don't really care. He's getting a start. A long time Teddy Splitcap, who's in at receiver. Will he be effective? Well, we'll find out. He's Foggy. Oh, brilliant. Who sets flipping Fog as a way to... Fog is no way to play the game. It just isn't. That's known as... I mean, the only thing less joyful than fog is rain. For sapping the fun out of the environment. It's just... Rain just makes everything slow. But I speed the game up, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, Stuntworth Friendly's playing for him. Ah, good. I didn't keep him very long. Anyway, the Miners didn't last very long, and David Onions has run for 14 yards on first down as Stardozer get their first possession. Manso Kettle Trip tries a run. It doesn't work. Davey Onions on 3rd and 14. Gets a first down because it looks like not one Miner knows how to tackle. There's a lot of dwarves on this team. I think that's the emphasis on the team. As John Baritone gets a 15-yard touchdown. Yeah, the aspiration, the Miners' aspiration to be an all-dwarf team has existed for about 3 or 4 seasons. And it looks like they might actually be close as Brook Liability takes it to the house off a fumble recovery. 2-0 is the score. Miners having a go again. There's Wolf Jerk, he's little. Mutant Lip Balm gets nothing. And we're back with Stardozer again, who I mean, let's be honest, they risk running away with this one. Yeah. Okay, Kettle Chip gets just one. Davey Onions. David Onions is basically just punching his way through defenders. Every time he gets the ball. 2nd and 14, a sack from Justine Vanderpool. Onions, he's trying something more subtle this time, and it didn't get him far enough, and the Miners take back over. Attempted pass is deflected by Lloyd Gazooks, who makes a defensive impact on the game, as Davey Onions runs up the middle and gets not a lot. And there's a sack from Pamela Mustard. Pamela Mustard is an outstanding defensive lineman. Well, yeah, I know, but defensive linemen don't score a heck of a lot of points as Teddy Splitcap takes off, breaks a bunch of tackles, and the rookie looks good. 45 yards off the pass from Tristram Lawnmower. Here goes Wolf Jerk. He evades a couple and picks up 14, and the Miners are moving a little bit. How far are they going? Lawnmower tries to run it and gets the first down. 1st and 10, Wolf Jerk looking to throw, gets sacked by David Onions. Lip Balm waits and gets sacked. And Onions on 3rd down cannot get enough for the first. And we're back with Stardozer again as David Onions just plows through another bunch of hapless short people. Pamela Mustard comes up with a sack. Kettle Chip waits all day and gets sacked by Pammy Mustard, who's got 5 sacks in this game. Brook Liability gets herself injured by Tristram Lawnmower. First contact has subbed in for Stardozer as David Onions just, kicks basically children out of the way. I mean, just punts them out of the way as he motors for a first down. Baritone catches a 4-yarder. It's 3rd and 8, and Onions is the man to do it. Well, he's a demon. He is the demon to get the job done, and he gets 25 yards. 10 carries for 134 so far. Kettle Chip throws. Baritone with the catch and gets himself injured. And they brought Burt Violence on off the bench to take his place. yeah, he got the first down. He made a spectacular run. He was left on a stretcher. Mutant Lip Balm comes up with a sack, stopping a potential touchdown. And the Miners take back over again. Wilf Jerk with the throw is caught by Argyle Stampede, who gets 17 yards. And a rare event has occurred. The Miners have got a first down. Here comes Lawnmower, picks up 4, 3rd and 2. Jerk scrapes his way over the line. Okay. Here comes Lawnmower. He picks up 1. Jerk gets nothing. And Stardozer make the stop as David Onions goes up the middle for another 3. Diet is sacked by Roy Talley. There's a lot of sacks coming out of the Miners. This dwarven defensive line is muy picante, but in terms of their offensive performance is less picante by quite a long way. Danny Diet with the throw completes to Gadzooks, who gets the first down. 1st and 10. Kettle Chip throws a deep one, and that's caught for 13. Onions smashes his way through Little People again, gets 19 yards. Diet throws, and it's deflected by Stampede. Kettle Chip tries a run. Doesn't get very far, but it looks spectacular. There goes Onions. He doesn't get very far either. And once again, the Miners have the ball. David Onions comes up with his 4th sack of the game. Potential player of the week. Mutant Lip Balm is sacked by First Contact, who's getting involved. There goes Onions as Stardozer have the ball again. He had a blocker behind him who decided not to bother with it. He's pushing 200 yards at the moment as Gadzooks gets his first career touchdown. 3-0 Stardozer. And I don't see there being much of a change in the tempo in this one. Pam Mustard has picked up her 6th sack of the game. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Stuntworth just got another sack. There's a lot of sacks in this one. A lot. I don't think it is the sackingest game of all time, but it's going to be flipping close to it. 13 plays left. Miners trailing by 3. Couldn't convert on a 3rd and 11 as Onions basically, dribbles Wilf Jerk down the field as he runs for a few yards there. And then they throw an interception. Lawnmower's picked it off, and he gets the ball first, and he gets 4 yards. Jerk with the throw, and that's picked off by Burt Violence. So we're back with Stardozer once again, who now just need to run the clock out. Onions now has over 200 yards in the game. He's averaging just over 10. Violence with the catch will get the first down. 4 plays remain. David Onions running it again, breaking a tackle, getting another 18 yards. And that's another touchdown. Gadzooks on his debut, getting 2 touchdowns. He'll be pleased with that. Last play of the game, Wilf Jerk fumbles the ball, and that's the end of that then. Final score. Yeah, you saw earlier on how Bongolia got 150 yards and went like, oh, well, that's me, bottom of the league for offence. We have a new leader. Picks Creek are now bottom of the league. Beg your pardon? 25 sacks in one game is the record. This one had 22 sacks between 2 teams. Actually, David Onions did not get player of the game kind of material there. He should have done. 220 yards rushing, but no touchdowns. And 4 sacks. Pam Mustard, player of the game, 17 pancakes and 7 sacks. That's a solid piece of work right there. But Stardozer will win it 4-0. Who's up next? Me. Ooh, goody. Yeah. Who are we playing? Lingo Blend. Now, see, interesting about Lingo Blend, they have been a tricky team for us in the past. Are they still? We will see. I've got no one new. However, Daxter, I've sold Daxter. Daxter's been sold, and Quebec is getting a start. It's an important game for you, Quebec. Just saying. Important game. Over on Lingo Blend, pretty much the lineup you're used to. Really? Well, Lothario Henderson we've seen before, but not very often. Stephen Truckstop, same kind of deal. Lonesome Coil, though, the rookie, is getting a start. Okay, all right. Well, let's see how we go. It's a roaster. And it's going to be Lingo Blend who start with the ball. John the Plum. What's he going to do? Just stamp on him on the first play. Go on, get him, get him, get him. Come on, let's go. I want to start this season strong because the second. Thank you, Steve. Steve starts the way we mean to go on. Julio with a tackle for loss. And another sack from Steve. Beautiful. And a pass out to Quebec. Touchdown. Ball doesn't go. Oh, and a fumble recovery. Quebec's got the ball. Julio's been injured. No. Sticky Pierre's in, though. Oh, I bought Sticky Pierre. Yeah. All right. Okay. I mean, that wasn't the plan, but it might work. Bitsy hijinks to Sticky Pierre, and that's Pierre's first touchdown for BDP, and we're up 2 inside the first 10 plays of the game. Okay. Yep. All right. Yeah. All right. Good. What's going on? We've got the ball back again. Steve's running. Go, Steve. Go, Steve. Go, Steve. Go, Steve. Lothario Henderson's been beaten up by Hank Donk. Zimski Tabulate is now in. Ross on a second 11. Throws to Quebec. Nice. All right, Quebec. You're doing all the right moves so far. Steve's running. Steve scoring. Okay. John the Plum throws. It's Brenda Ferrite with the catch. Ross making the tackle after 19 yards. Ray-Ban through the middle of the line. Nice piece of running from Ray-Ban. Benefits picks up 12. Lonesome Coil, the rookie, is sacked by Diego. There goes the Plum. Gets 4. Benefits again. Hustling. Gets another 2. And we've got the ball back. Ross throws deep downtown to Sticky Pierre. Woo! Big yards. 66 yards for Sticky Pierre. And Steve's running. That's another touchdown. Beautiful. John the Plum, he gets some moves. Yeah. That's good. No, if you've got a swervy little so-and-so, you very much can run against BDP. But if we overwhelm your line, you're in deep doo-doo, as Steve picks up his 3rd sack of the game. Player of the week. No, I'm calling it. He's got touchdowns, he's got sacks. Yeah. Quebec gets a short one. It's 3rd and 6. Bitsy throws. Quebec. Nice one. Here's a 35-yard gain. Ross on 1st and 10. Throws it. It's Quebec with the catch. Breaks a couple of tackles as the first down. There goes Steve. Steve Murray. Ed's been injured. Oh, no. Bison Lamond is now in my line. I was looking at this earlier today. I don't think I've got a 3rd person who can block. Anyway, Bitsy just forced a fumble and recovered it. We're playing quite well. Steve with the reception. First down denied. And Brenda Ferrite intercepts the pass in the back of the end zone. What are you thinking, Steve? From 1 yard out, just walk it, just fall over and it's in. Okay, yeah, 3rd and 8, and that's thrown away by Lingo Blend. I was going to say before the game, Lingo Blend have been a bogey team for me in the past. Stephen Truckstop's been beaten up by Steve Murray. We've just thrown another interception. I bet it was Steve who threw it. Nice one, Steve. Yeah, stop throwing the ball, Steve. Just stop it, all right? You're no good at it. You're a liability, Steve. You throw away magnificent performances by trying to throw the ball, and every time you run the ball, you go a million miles up the field and hurt people. Quebec with another good catch has the first down, 11 yards gain. Steve throws the ball and it doesn't go anywhere. Bitsy on 2nd and 10 completes to Pierre, who outpaces John the Plum with comfort and ease and gets 52 yards. Ross on 1st and 10 completes to Quebec, who has another touchdown, and I will accelerate the game because we don't want to rub it in. All right, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Quebec heard that this was an important game and has stepped up and delivered. Yeah. 3rd and short. Lonesome Coil managing to get the first down. Lingo Blend still looking for their first score. They might get it. Steve's 5th sack of the game. There goes Lonesome Coil picking up 5 yards. We've got the ball back again. Bitsy caught a 4-yarder. That's a terrible throw, but that was Steve. Ray-Ban with the deflection. And the Plum runs for 11. Benefits picks up 3. Lonesome Coil gets nothing. 3rd and 7, nothing there either. And we got the ball back. But the defending from Lingo Blend has stepped up a little. We've got another first down though, 16-yard gain. All right, yeah. Steve runs it, but he runs into trouble. 3rd down, and Ross Puke makes a catch and go. All right, nice work, 25 yards. Ross overthrows the receiver. Steve's running. Touchdown, Steve Murray. That's the ticket. 5 sacks, 5 touchdowns. Hack Murphy, everybody. Would you have him on your team? He's too old. He's too old. Yeah. Okay. There are 15 plays to go. The score is 8-0. BDP putting on a state. Hack Murphy's been injured by Quebec. As Pierre gets in for the 9th touchdown of the game, and then Ross makes an interception. Flipping heck. Yeah, I know. We're unpleasant, aren't we? Oh, we're not fun. No. Deflected by the plum in the end zone. Steve throws a hopeless pass there. Bitsy sacked by Tabulate. And we're denied double digits. Yeah, but 9 on a shutout. Yeah, I know. That's not bad, is it? Yeah. Okay. Final score, BDP 9. Yeah. Lingo Blend, nothing. Player of the game, Steve Murray. 135 fan points. If you've got him in your fantasy team, you did well. What did he get? He got a bit of passing, a bit of run. If he just ran the ball, never mind. 5 touchdowns, 5 sacks, 2 tackles for loss and an injury inflicted, and 24 tackles. John the Plum for Lingo Blend. 43 fan points in total, 111 passing, 3 deflections and an interception. Are we back? No, because we can't beat Grunt, and you know it. Okay, next up, we've got Peninsula Transport up against the Voovoo Boys. Voovoo Boys did not submit a team. Tola, you didn't submit a team. You didn't. You just didn't. Maybe it's a coach pick to see what the coach decides. Okay, well, on Peninsula Transport, Tyrone Mendonca, the rookie, gets a start as a runner. And then Janet Mission, recently joining the team, is playing at gunner in this one. Over on the Voovoo Boys, Paddy Finucane, picked up off free agency, I think, is in the lineup alongside Vincent Rimshot, the rookie. And Karen Hare is getting a start as well, while the Voovoo Boys... You did, and this is it. It wasn't locked in. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, it's a brutal game. This could be fun. Voovoo Boys looking for a new offensive identity now that their 1 and 2 runners have both retired. Obviously, one the season before last, and one. Anyway, there goes Bertha Raccoon. Look. Oh, yeah. She's good. Yeah, she is. 54 yards on the first play of the game. Paddy Finucane throws. Karen Hare with the catch and a touchdown. 2 plays, 1 touchdown. All right, Peninsula takeover. Gabe grunts for 2. Here goes Hank Fungible. He's got the first down. Okay, that's 18 yards. Mendonca throws the interception. It's Ocean Tanklat who's picked it up and returned it for the Voovoo Boys. Here's Rimshot. He looks, he throws. It doesn't happen. Ben's a dream with the deflection. Finucane picks up 3 on the ground. Tanklat tries to run it, and that isn't going to work. Back with Peninsula again. Gabe doing a bit of running, doesn't get anywhere. Fungible is sacked by Sir Andam. That third down didn't work either. Tyrone threw the ball away. It was hard to say where exactly because the field is covered in goo. Nothing doing there for the Voovoo Boys. Peninsula take back over again. Fungible throws. It's caught by Benzadream for 4. 3rd and 2. Mendonca. Nice piece of running from Tyrone Mendonca, picks up 19 yards. That's his first career run. If he never runs the ball again, he'll have quite the average. Paddy Finucane has made an intercept. You don't see dwarves making that many interceptions, but you saw one here. Anyway, Paddy runs for the first down as the Voovoo Boys get it to about the halfway line. Tanklat picks up 1. Rimshot has the first and more, and is still dodging tackles, picks up 19. Finucane throws. Tanklat with the catch, picks up another 4. Tanklat now running the ball, and it's another first down. Oh, hang on. We're almost there. We're there. We are in the end zone. Tanklat with a 26-yard touchdown run makes it 2-0 Voovoo Boys. Well now, Karen Hare with the deflection. Mendonca runs for nothing. Voovoo Boys back in possession again. Tanklat with another piece of solid performance. Gets 19. Here's Finucane. And that one's caught by Hare, who's going to score. Karen Hare, another dragon, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I refuse to call them Draken. No, dragon. That's what they are, dragons. You kind of go, aren't they flipping enormous and breathe fire and what have you? That's why they make such effective players. Gabe, with his best run of the day, picks up 13. Here goes Fungible. He's been solid so far, and he gets another 6 for his tally. Tyrone, hold on, there's an injury on the field. No, there isn't. There's a death. Stench Vozine has been killed by Randall Maroon. Alvin Government has subbed in for the Voodoo Boys. First game of the first week of the season, and we've got a dead player. Gabe, another good run, gets them down to the 1 yard line. Yeah, no, it's not a big deal, dead player. I mean, all dead players are a big deal, but I mean, some aren't. Stench Vozine being one of them. Finia Kane with the throw, completes to Karen Hare as Peninsula have pulled the score back. Alvin Government, he came in, he got injured. Thrud Gum is now in the line for the Voodoo Boys. Kilkenny Pro Hounds doing the damage. Vincent Rimshot, another nice piece of running, has the first down. He's going to score. A 20-yard rushing touchdown for Vincent Rimshot to open his tally book of touchdowns scored following impressive running. Sir Randall Madam has been injured by Kilkenny Pro Hound. Aurora Sunflare is now in the lineup for the Voodoo Boys. We're getting a tour of the Voodoo Boys roster. Hope you enjoy it. Aurora Sunflare is a Minotaur. Quite a small looking Minotaur from this angle. As Hank Fungible pulls another one back for Peninsula Transport. We're into the second half. It's 4-2 at the current time. Voodoo Boys with the lead, but with quite a few fewer players. Yeah. Finia Kane rushes for the first down, picks up 15. Tang Clark with the throw. Janet Mission with the deflection. 2nd and 10. Rimshot, he's moving again. He's got another first down. It would be wise to step out of bounds if he doesn't want to die. Taylor has already predicted that he is going to die, so we hope that doesn't happen. We don't like seeing rookies die unless it's funny. Bertha Raccoon with a touchdown. It's now 5-2. The Peninsula Transport started moving the ball a little bit better, but their ability to stop is limited. Yeah. It's limited. Yes. Anyway, Go Transistor, nothing doing. Tyrone Mendonca gets nowhere on that one. Hold on, this is Tyrone. All right. He got a little bit. He got 6 yards. Anyway, it's not enough for the first down, and the Voodoo Boys take back over. Bertha Raccoon making good impact there, taking her over 100 yards in the game, as Rimshot makes a nice catch and gets 19. Solid debut from Vincent Rimshot. Will he live through the experience? Yeah. We don't know. Anyway, that was they turned the ball over, and Peninsula got it back again. Mendonca making a nice catch, evades a player, gets 12 yards. Mendonca now with the ball is going to try and run it. It doesn't really work. Here comes Transistor. That didn't really work either. And on 3rd and 8, Fungible manages to get through the line, and he's still evading tackles after 20 or so yards. Picks up 30. Mendonca, he's running again. He gets another 9. 2nd and 1. Transistor. Good piece of running, 12 yards gained, 13 carries for 130 yards. And Peninsula pull one back again. It's 5-3. Voodoo Boys very much having the advantage at the moment as Rimshot throws 44 yards. Then Karen Hare makes another reception. She was a good acquisition. Yeah, very much so. And Raccoon gets another touchdown, and that might be enough. 6-3 is the score. Peninsula's offense has woken up. But again, as I said last time around, their defense is still not quite coming up with the mustard. No, she plays for a different team. Transistor, he's shoved backwards, but he manages to get past the line, picks up 1 yard. 3rd and 8, Mendonca no, it's not. It's Fungible. Was that a fumble? Nope, that was straight. I think he just saw Mendonca and assumed he had the ball. Well, that's fair. Yeah. Hold on, it's an interception. Tang Clark has picked off another interception in this game, returns it a decent distance, and that will surely allow the Voodoo Boys to just run this one out, and they're going to start the season with a win. Peninsula Transport coming off, I think, their first postseason performance. And obviously they will be looking to repeat that this year. It's week 1. You can bounce back from a bad week 1 as long as your players aren't dead. Probably. Yeah. Benzadrine gets an 11-yard first down. 6 plays remaining. Peninsula Transport with the ball at the moment. Gabe makes a good run, a very good run, but he's out of gas and he gets another 30. Fungible throws Mendonca. Touchdown. That's his 2nd of the game. Oh, the question becomes, did Mendonca or Felamy Lad, whatever his name is, Rimshot, which one of them did the better debut? Oh, yeah, that's fascinating. I know, we'll find out in just one short play. Rimshot throws to Raccoon, and that makes it 7-4, the final score. Voodoo Boys coming away with the win. Player of the game, Ocean Tanklark for the Voodoo Boys, with a mixed bag of offensive yardage, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Randall Maroon for Peninsula Transport, 59 pancakes, good day, and a kill. Okay, who did better? Mendonca, 20 fan points overall. That's just a shade over 100 total yards and 2 touchdowns. Versus Rimshot, 39 fan points overall, but terrible defensively. But 229 passing and another 66 rushing and 3 touchdowns. Okay. All right. Are the Voodoo Boys back? No, they're not. But there are signs of life in Voodoo Land. Flip it down the other end. The Sunshine Fun Bus are playing Sports Ball Union. All right, then. What's new? Well, you've got Umbriel Lafferty in the line for the Sunshine Fun Bus, and Felicia Wintercoat is getting a start at receiver, but is a mighty linebacker. Well, that's desperately exciting. Yeah. Over on Sports Ball Union, Mary Ruthless is starting at runner. Oh, Mary. We miss you, Mary. You played for us a long time ago. Chonk Olympics is in the line alongside Craig Franklin. They're fresh in. And that's Daxter Hijack. Goodness gracious me. Yeah. Daxter Hijack playing alongside Bird Dog. Flipping fog. Oh, God. Boo. Fog games are never any fun. Marcel LeJams will get us started for Sports Ball. He's running it. He's fumbled it. Daxter's picked it up and immediately got injured. Felicia. So you saw Daxter Hijack, yeah. He got injured on the first play of the season. A little bit, yeah. Pellegrino gets sacked by Umbriel Lafferty, who makes an impact. And Sports Ball has stopped. The Fun Bus taking over. Dwayne Plums can't get anywhere. Newton Esperon throws it, and Wintercoat gets a 14-yard first down. LeJams with a deflection. Dwayne Plums runs straight ahead and gets 1 whole yard. Newton Esperon runs straight ahead and gets nothing. Back to Sports Ball then. Pellegrino gives up on trying to pass because he can't see anyone, and then discovers that running is actually dead easy. He picks up 36 yards. Mary is stuffed behind the line by Bite. Strong arm, there's the interception. Antonio Rojas has picked it off, and we remain deadlocked as the Fun Bus take back over. DeCaro with a nice piece of running. Plums throws, Rojas with the catch. A great block frees up Rojas to take it to the end zone. Amazing scenes. Marcel runs for 2. Omar has to break a tackle but gets out of his own back end. Backfield. It's not his back end. No, that's a different thing. Low grade Mo's playing now. That's good to see. Low grade Mo, good player. Yeah. I tried to buy them. Yeah, I know. Okay. Marcel overthrows everybody on 3rd and 9, and that gives the Fun Bus the ball back, and they throw the first one away. The Plums. Well, that's another run for Dwayne Plums, and he doesn't get anywhere. Don't know what the thinking is. I'm waiting to see for Dwayne Plums to do something, but Felicia Wintercoat just got a 35-yard first down. Rojas picks up 8 yards. Plums, well, that's his best run of the day, 2 yards. Esperon runs it for 4. Is DeCaro. He's sacked by Ingrid Matrix. 3rd and 9. Plums again gets another 2 yards. 5 runs for 5 yards. Yeah, see, that's not one that's going to work. Bird Dog picks up 43 off the catch. There goes Mo, and he's got 19. Mary Ruthless through the middle of the line, smashes through a tackle or 2, but gets only 6. 2nd and 3. Wintercoat gets a first career sack. Bubblejet picks up another one, and the Fun Bus make another stop. Esperon with the catch picks up 7 yards. Dwayne Plums straight ahead. There he goes. 5 yards. I'm still not impressed. No, Esperon runs for nothing. DeCaro, who is having to carry a lot of this offense on himself. Plums with another run, gets nothing, and they turn the ball over. LeJams goes nowhere. Pellegrino, though, pretty impressive. Another dodging little run, gets 18. Ruthless goes for 7. 2nd and 3. LeJams is sacked by Wintercoat, who has her 2nd in the game. That's Antonio Rojas with the tackle for loss, and the Fun Bus have got the ball back again. The Fun Bus defense lots to talk about there, but Felicia Wintercote has taken off again. Another 45-yard reception. Esperon just went nowhere. De Caro on 2nd and 11 has got to do something. It's deflected. 3rd and 11. Don't run it, Plums, you useless brat. He's sacked by Matrix. Okay. Back to sports ball then. I'm rooting with the rule. If you're new here, it's your first time here, we're rooting for Sunshine Fun Bus until they have a season that doesn't honk. At the moment, every season has honked for them. They occasionally show signs of life and then they don't. Yeah. All right. Low grade Mo picks up a first down. A sports ball take back over. Into the second half, it's still 1-0. Bubble Jet with the tackle for loss. Le Jams. I don't like Marcel Le Jams. No, that's all right. Well, he didn't do very much there anyway. De Caro gets outside the line. He dodges a couple of tackles and he's just short of the first down. Here comes Plums. He goes nowhere on the run. 8 carries for 10 whole yards. Rojas gets from the first down, though, on the reception. De Caro with the throw. It's intercepted by Le Jams, who gets his 6th career interception, and sports ball takeover in the opposing half. Yeah, Mary Ruthless runs for 1, but Funbus have got it back again. The thing is with sports ball lineup, there's nothing wrong with this lineup. It's a good lineup. But in this weather, it's just not working. 2nd and 9. Pellegrino's the one kind of bright spot that they've got. Mary Ruthless is playing okay, but it just looks like the Funbus's defence is doing a good job in this weather at stifling the sports ball offence as Funbus go 3 and out again. This could be a very low yardage game, you know. Pellegrino stuffed behind the line. Dwayne Plum's coming up with a tackle for loss. You know what they're doing? The Funbus have gone defence first. Well, surely that nice run from De Caro gets the first down. They must have someone who can play runner better than this shower in the fog. A shower in the fog. There's an evocative thought. That's trouble though. Low grade Mo's got a catch. Sports ball with 13 plays left in the game are at the opposing 32-yard line. They have the ball. They have a 2nd down. Mary Ruthless is going to get them closer to the first. The Jams is stopped. Important stop for the Funbus. De Caro throws. Rojas is going to take it past the halfway line. That's a 35-yard gain. Here comes Plums. He goes backwards. Esperon on 2nd and 12 also goes backwards. De Caro completes the pass, but it's not enough. The Funbus need to hold for 6 plays and they get an opening week win. 5 plays remain. 1st and 10. Funbus, nothing doing. Ruthless. She manages to get past the initial tacklers, but it's 3rd and short. They get the first down off a very short run from the Jams, but this is the last play of the game, and the Sunshine Funbus have done it. A 500-yard game in total. The final score, Sunshine Funbus 1, Sports Ball Union 0. What a game. Yeah. Way to go, Funbus. As I was saying, the Funbus have been underdogs for so long that they kind of get universal support. Is that the newest, lowest scoring game? Well, I can't recall having a 0-0, so it might well be. Player of the game, Felicia Wintercote, on her debut. 109 receiving, 2 sacks and an injury inflicted. 15 tackles isn't bad either. Dwayne, yeah, they played defensive. They played a defensive setup and it worked really well. Sports Ball Union's player of the game, Ingrid Matrix, with 63 fan points, 47 pancakes and 4 sacks. Okay. Not the biggest yardage you're ever going to see, but that was a tussle. Right, back over to Bad Company. Cheerio Incorporated are taking on Grazer Ridge. If you are a Nigel Prison fan, now's your time. Anyone new to look at? Pitbull Jones has moved over and now plays for Cheerio Inc., getting a start at runner. In the line, rookie sensation Indecent Gary is in the line. Is he going to be any good? Hey, we don't know. You've also got Hoagie Fractions, another rookie making a start for Cheerio Incorporated. Over on Grazer Ridge, you've seen them all before. Okay, well, Grazer had an absolutely spectacular season last year. So it's anybody's guess. It's raining, so we're up in the tempo. Ethan Hogwash is going to get the show on the road on the first play for Grazer Ridge. He runs straight ahead and goes nowhere. Karen Woman with the run gets her first, gets 1 whole yard. Olive Sunflower on 3rd and 9 can't make it, gets only 5. Alan Twerp for Cheerio, he picks up 7. Centrifuge round the outside of the line, gets an 11-yard gain and a first down. Pitbull Jones is sacked by Casey Jones. And that's Jones with the catch. And that's a touchdown. Cheerio take the lead. Karen gets nowhere. Olive. Lots of work. Olive Sunflower is done for the season. Choi Oktoberfest puts her down. And I think that might have been her third carry of the game. She's gone for the year. As Cheerio actually looked pretty solid. Otto Centrifuge is going to score a touchdown. It's 2-0. Cheerio Inc., the new logo, clearly galvanising them. Off to a very bright start. Doc Crane has come in and almost got the first down, but didn't. Otto Centrifuge is all alone, running in the rain. Delightful. 39 yards on the reception. He's got the ball again. Who's Otto Centrifuge and why have we not seen him before? Pitbull Jones scores a touchdown. It's now 3-0. Karen with a nice piece of running. We don't see enough Karen Woman running the ball, but we might do this season. There goes Josh Rubinho. He's getting involved finally. Got 13 yards in the first. And that went nowhere. Karen, nice piece of running. She's fumbled it, but it is recovered by her own team as Rubinho makes another catch. We haven't seen Nige yet. Come on. Chuck it to Nige. Chuck the ball to Nige. He's not going to be around forever. And Grazer Ridge once again cannot convert for the first down. Cheerio take back over again. Centrifuge throws a 9-yarder. Pitbull runs for 8. Twerp on 2nd and 2. Completes to Hoagie Fractions. Centrifuge throws. Fractions has got the catch. He ain't quick, but he caught the ball 27 yards. Pitbull Jones ran the outside of the line. He's got loads of room and scores again. 4-0. Cheerio Incorporated. Now that's quite a turn up for the books there. Doc Crane gets a 13-yard run. Ethan Hogwash is making some moves now. Gets another first down. Karen is stuffed at the line this time. Doc Crane does some swerving and dodging and diving and what have you. And gets 4 yards. Ethan Hogwash picking up the first down. And then is injured by Trenton Trinity. Pat Duplicitus has subbed in. Now, Duplicitus is quite violent, but of course they might mix the positions around. It looks like Duplicitus is playing defensive line. 3rd and 8. Jones throws. Caught by Fractions, who's got another first down. Cheerio still having control of the game for the moment. Jones drops the ball. Jones now with the ball. Throws it out to Centrifuge, which is a very wise move. Indecent Gary, the rookie sensation, possibly, has been injured by Zenith Dark, and Luther Pendragon has subbed in for Cheerio. Oh, you don't want your star rookie player getting injured in his first game. No. 3rd and 10. And it's Alan Twerp who's got the first down. Cheerio inside the 5. They throw to the end zone. Hoagie Fractions debut game, first touchdown. 5-1 is the score, and we are into the opposing half of the whatnot. Yeah. There goes Jones. It's another good run from Jones off the catch. Gets 20 yards. Centrifuge waits for a minute, and it's deflected by Crane. That one's Sanguine Pangs who's made a catch. Okay. Didn't know Pangs was now playing receive, but I'm not paying that much attention. And we've done enough now. We can zip this one through to the closing credits. Nice run from Karen, picks up 16. Duplicitus picks up 4. Crane with a good throw. And there goes Nige. Nigel Prison involved in the game. Nigel, of course, chasing down 10,000 career yards. He'll get them. Give him time. If he lives that long, yeah. Duplicitus with a nice run after the catch gets 24. There's a fumble. Ominous Bob advancing it further. Duplicitus gets him down to the 2. And Karen gets the touchdown. 6-3 is the score. I'll slow it if we get to 6-5 or a similarly close scoreline. 2nd and 10. That one's another first down. Fractions having a good debut. A really good debut as he gets another TD. And that was a 40-yard score. Very nice. Karen has started picking up the pace a little bit. A nice 18-yard gain. But that was an interception followed by a fumble. But Cheerio came away with it when all of the dust had settled. As Fraction gets another 23 yards. Twerp's in the end zone. It's 8-3. And Cheerio Incorporated again. Hello. Is it their season? Well, they look all right. I mean, yeah. I mean, in this, the thing is that we don't know how much the weather is having an impact. Rubinho just scored a touchdown off the pass from Karen. So it's now 8-4, but there's only 4 plays left in the game. So somehow, I can't see them coming back. Twerp with a nice run. Last play of the game is a touchdown. Final score, Cheerio 9, Grazer Ridge 4. Player of the game on his debut, Hoagie Fractions. 240 receiving yards, 17 pancakes, 4 touchdowns and a pass deflection. Josh Rubinho with a mere 40 fan points for Grazer Ridge got a touchdown and a pass deflection. Not a lot else. Well now. Well now, indeed. Right, back down the other end. This week is taking a long time to get through, but of course we're introducing all the teams. Failurwood Hills, under new ownership, are taking on the Wretched Minstrels, who need a new logo. Tim Vanken, he's here. You've heard of him. He's playing. Anybody new in the team? Exorcism Fry's getting a game. He didn't get many games last season. We'll see if Failurwood are still mighty. On the Minstrels, what we got? Yorick Fassbender's getting a start alongside Randy Flappins. Crash Zodiac, obviously. But other than that, you've seen them all before. Yeah, nothing ever changes. Yeah. Watch Fingers Vectrix disappear for 50 yards at a time. The tedious flipping Fingers Vectrix. It is the Minstrels who will start with the ball. It's a blessed field, and Zodiac goes nowhere. Randy Flappins. He manages to evade, and he's still on his feet. He fumbled the ball, but Tanky managed to recover it. Fassbender throws it. Flappins with the catch gets 17 yards. There's Tanky making a catch. Flappins throws it. Actually, no, there's Vectrix. Look. Oh, yeah. He's in the end zone. Oh, of course, where you expect him to be. 1-0 Minstrels. Pretend Honey Bear making a catch there for Failurwood. All alone on the sideline, though. Exorcism Fry picks up 21 yards. Failurwood moving the ball rapidly. There goes superstar receiver Julio Alacart for a 49-yard touchdown. Crumbs. Indeed. Zodiac runs for 6. Flappins. Takes too long and is sacked by Fry. Here goes Fassbender. Big throw and it's picked off by Honey Bear. Failurwood have the ball back again and don't do anything with it on first down. Fromage throws it to Julio. Touchdown. I'm not even kidding. That Julio flipping a la carte is really, really good. Really, really, really good. Flappins with a lovely piece of running gets 15 yards. Fassbender throws the first down for 10. Here goes Zodiac. That one's complete to Vectrix, who has got a pace. He's got a lead is what I meant. He's got the pace to have a lead, and that's a 42-yard touchdown. Are we into shootout territory yet? 4 touchdowns in the first 20 plays? Yes. There goes Fry. Going back the other way again. Another 46 yards. And there goes Fry again. Down at the 3. Tim Vanken looks to throw. Touchdown. Fry. 3-2. Failurwood have the lead at the moment. But the game's not over yet. No. Fassbender picks up 29. Flappins runs. Randy Flappins, impressive, 16 yards. Yorick Fassbender throws a short one out to Vectrix, who breaks a tackle and gets another touchdown. This is third of the game. He's going to be a handful. There goes Julio. Zodiac can't tackle him. So that's 55 more yards for Julio a la carte. Fromage throws. Fry, touchdown. Okay, yeah. Dig in, people. Yeah. Just embrace the dismal defensive performance that you're seeing on display here. Yeah, I'm going to take it easy. There's too much commentary. There goes Vectrix, touchdown. Yeah, okay, 4-all. I'll just read the score out, okay. There goes Julio. Yeah. Oh, only 33. He'll be gutted. Yeah. Yeah. Pretend Honey Bear throws a short one. From us, Demijohn's got the ball inside the 25. A 22-yard gain. Tim Vanken throws. Fry, touchdown. Yeah, okay. Graham Tanky doesn't do very much with that. No, it's not really his thing. Flappins Another nice piece of running from Randy Flappins. We're going to see more of him. 5 carries for flipping 75 yards. Yeah, I reckon. Zodiac throws an 11-yard first down. Flappin stuff behind the line that time. That's going to wreck his average. Fassbender picks up 9. It's 3rd and 2. Zodiac manages to get the first down because otherwise Failure could have taken a much advantageous scoring lead as Crash Zodiac gets into the end zone. That's nice. Spread the love a little bit. Fry with the catch, going back the other way, gets 30 immediately. Demi-John throws. Pretend Honey Bear is moving in slow motion, gets 16 yards. We're still in the first half, just in case you were wondering. Vanken caught by Demi-John. Yeah, this egalitarian throw to other people stuff, I'm not sure I hold with it. Yeah, no. Keep throwing it to the big guns. Fries into the end zone again. It's 6-5, but there goes Vectrix. Is anyone going to catch him? Julio might. Yeah, it's still a 74-yard gain, though. We could be seeing a record in this one. Yeah, quite easily. Minstrels. Flappins. Touchdown. Flappins has got his 3rd touchdown of the game. I want to see some Randy Flappins hectic flipping 40-yard run, dodging in and out of everybody, as Julio a la carte is a million miles away from trouble and picks up another 52 yards. Vanken makes a catch, gets 8. 2nd and 1. Vanken to the end zone, out the back of it. 3rd and 1. Vanken throws another one. 7-6. There goes Vectrix. Go on, Julio. Snap both his legs off. Then maybe... No, you've got to wait for Crash Zodiac to die as well. Oh. Nice run from Flappins. He gets 10 yards. See, Flappins is next-gen minstrel. He's okay. I like Randy Flappins. But no, Zodiac could die in a fire as well as Vectrix. There was a stop there. The minstrels just stopped Failurewood. And now they have to make it count. And they have done. They've thrown it to Vectrix again, predictably. And he gets another touchdown. 8-7. Minstrels take the lead. Demi-John throws it. Fry with the catch. Gets 27. Fry with the catch again. Gets another first down. 31 yards. Vanken completes to a la carte. And he's got another touchdown. It's 8-all. Okay, there goes Vectrix. Perhaps predictably. It is predictable. Yeah. Kill him. Nope, 56 more yards. All right. Flappins, lovely piece of running. Round the outside of the line. He's got one man to beat, and he steps out of bounds. Fassbender to Tanky for the touchdown. The score is 9-8. Minstrels in the lead. Still 29 plays on the clock. Okay, intercepted by Graham Tanky, and the Minstrels are in danger of winning this. Hang on, they've thrown it back the other way. Erknot Blabber has picked it off. And never mind everything that I just said. Okay, Vanken throws to Fry. Yeah, that's a move. And that's a first, obviously. I mean, we don't even need to talk about getting a first down. But the drives don't last long enough for it to matter. Randy! Go on, Randy. Good run from Randy Flappins. A 37-yard gain. Oh, that was a reception. Oh, how disappointing. No. If Randy catches it, yeah. However, if Randy runs it, ooh, yeah, very different things. That's a sack. We haven't seen many of those. That would be called defense in many occasions. Fassbender runs a 13-yard first down. Here's Zodiac. Intercepted by Pretend Honey Bear. 17 plays left in the game, and they've lobbed it to Julio. Zodiac won't make that tackle because he's rubbish. And that's a 48-yard gain. Julio pushing 300 yards receiving. That pass is terrible. Honey Bear throws. That one's caught by someone. It's Julio. He's got 21 yards. Vanken on first down is sacked by Fassbender. Demi-John. And that one's gone to Fry. He's got a step or two. And he's got the touchdown. 10 plays left. That's enough for 3 more scores. Easy. Yeah. Flappins on 2nd and 10. He's having to work for it, and he only gets 3 yards. Fassbender now completes to Graham Tanky, who does a good job of keeping hold of it, gets 22. Zodiac. He's running, he's going, he's tackled. 20-yard gains. Flappins throws an incomplete pass. Fassbender throws a short one. 3rd and 3. Flappins has got it, and he's in the end zone. It's 10-all. 5 plays left in the game. Failurewood with the ball. 3 plays left. 3rd down. No, Julio's got him out of jail. And he's fumbled the ball. Flappins is going to make a decent return. 2 plays. Failurewood with... have just lost possession. Vectrix didn't have an open lane, which makes a change. And the final play is a sack. And I think, you know what? That's the right result. The final score, 10-all. Both these teams now having completely god-awful defensive ratings, justifiably. 868 yards for the Minstrels, 788 for Failurewood, and no injuries. Just what? Exorcism Fry, player of the game, 364 receiving, 6 touchdowns, 2 sacks, and a deflection. Crash Zodiac, player of the game for the Minstrels, with 469 passing yards. That'll be player of the week. Vectrix with 426 receiving will also be player of the week in that category. Well, that was fun. Yeah. What a shambles. Hold on a moment. Failurewood Hills came away with 0 yards rushing. Righto. Yeah. Are you not entertained? Well, you might be. Blood Pit Bouncers have taken on the Bumps and Medics. Blood Pit have been doing quite a lot of trading recently. They now have Tiger Styles starting for them. He's a little bit older, he's a little bit fragile, but he's still flipping Styles. Alongside Party Boy and Anthony Pringle. Ben Radical, who bounced around a lot in the off-season, has ended up at Blood Pit and is in the line here. The Minstrels are very sad about that. What's new at the Medics? Exponential Tyrone has been traded in and is starting at receiver. That's quite exciting. Everything else isn't. Roger that. And it's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. Bingo Hazmat will get us underway for the Medics. Righto. Okay. Hazmat throws. Someone's caught it as Tyrone, which is why he's carrying a bunch of players on his back. First down, Medics. Tyrone with another good catch. Rocky Melons closing in to try and tackle him. Bounces off the first time, and Tyrone goes for 36. Scooter runs for 3. Here's Hazmat again. Throws it to no one in particular. Smiters. Tyrone, touchdown. Okay, 1-0 Medics. There goes Tiger. Oh, he's making an impact. That's a 17-yard carry with his first go. Party Boy throws it out to Rocky Melons, who picks up 24. Here's Anthony Pringles, and he throws it out to Pleasure Dome. This team is looking quite stacked, you know. Tiger with another lovely run there, gets another 23. Are we allowed to like Tiger Styles now? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I never disliked him. I just wanted him dead. Yeah. But now he plays for someone else. He can live for a bit longer. Scooter with a nice run for the Medics. There goes Hazmat throwing, but Party Boy got the deflection. Smiters has that one deflected by Pleasure Dome. Scooter's got space to get the first down, so he does. At about the halfway line, Hazmat throws Pleasure Dome with the deflection. A sack there from Ben Radical. The Bouncers are quite a stacked team at the moment. Yeah, they are a bit. Brahm runs for 15, and at the moment he's doing some important work for the Medics. But Hazmat got them the first down there. There's Bongos, who's down at about the 2-yard line. Brahm waits for it, throws, and that's Tyrone with the touchdown. It's 2-1 Medics. Sabutio Bongos comes up with a sack on the first, but Rocky Melons is wide open, breaks the initial tackle, picks up 34 yards. Anthony Pringles, dead ahead, gets 1 whole yard. Tiger gets the first down. Okay. Party Boy throws Pringles with the catch. And he's down at the 12, 24 yards later. Pringles throws a short one. It's caught by Melons, I think, possibly. Tiger completes the pass, but it goes for no yards. 3rd and 4. Party Boy sacked by Spock Bumson. Great stop from the Medics. They get the ball back again, complete it to Tyrone, and he goes 17 yards. Scooter running the ball nicely. Gets 9, it's 2nd and short. Bingo throws a little one, and that's a first. Smiters is sacked by Glenda Bastard with her first sack of the year. She'll get many more. Scooter runs for 50. Scooter Brahm! What even is happening there? He's always been okay, but apparently this season he's decided to be quite good. Touchdown, Sabutio, Bongos. Medics now up 3-1. We're in upset territory here, but we're not even at half-time, so it's too early to say that. Yeah. Ramiro, another nice catch and go, but Pleasure Dome's real strength comes defensively. But as has been pointed out, right now, Tyrone is slapping Ramiro Pleasure Dome around, which is taking him out of the defensive game. Tiger on a 3rd and 10, overthrows Rocky Melons, and that's no good. Bunsen have got the ball back, and they've thrown it to Tyrone. Yeah, no, I saw it. I saw Pleasure Dome pick himself up off the wall, but Peter Brickwall's just made an interception. El Smiters has been injured. That's not a big injury. Anthony Pringle's doing it. Tone Penta has subbed in for the medics. Pringles throws deflected by Hazmat, 2nd and 10 as we hit half-time with the medics up 3-1. Tiger throws to the flat, and it's a bad throw. Party Boy to Melons, touchdown. Okay. Right, there goes Tyrone again. Breaking, I mean, that's 4 tackles broken. He gets 30 yards. Penta throws a short one to Tyrone, which is a smart move. As long as Tyrone catches it, he's going to do good work for you. Scooter throws to Tyrone. Yeah, you see, there's some more broken tackles, look. 28 yards gained, and from 2 yards out, Hazmat punches it in. There goes Pleasure Dome back the other way. He gets 20. Blood Pit currently trailing by 2. Hazmat with another nice deflection. Pringles on the dead ahead run gets 4. 3rd and 6. Tiger. He goes backwards, he goes forwards again, and he goes up the field by quite some distance with a 28-yard carry. Party Boy throws it into the floor. Pringles completes the pass to Ramiro, and that's another 1st down. Blood Pit just slightly clicking a little bit better now as Tiger runs in for a 14-yard touchdown. His 160th career touchdown. That's 160 times he's done that little Tiger Styles dance in the end zone that we all love so much. He's running with the ball again. You see more of that kind of thing. 27 yards. Rocky with the catch and the touchdown, and it's 4-all, and the medics' lead has evaporated in no time flat, so they throw it to Tyrone, which is the move as Hazmat gets his 100th passing yard for the game. Sabutio gets a 1st down off the Tone Penta pass. Hazmat gets a little closer, 3rd and very short, and it didn't work. The bouncers make a stop. Styles now running the ball again. He's got a big lad in his way, but he gets through anyway and gets 14 yards. Good throw, it's caught by Ramiro. He's going to be brought down after 32 yards. Pringles straight ahead, gets 5. Anthony Pringles only knows straight ahead. You can't teach him anything else. As the bouncers take the lead, it's now 5-4, and there's 1 quarter left to play. Sabutio makes a good catch, gets 17. Team captain for Bumson this year. Is Penta a rookie? Oh, apparently he is. Anthony Pringles has been injured by Scooter Boam. Gretel Baguette Fancy is now in the lineup for Blood Pit. There's 20 plays left. Bumson looked like scoring again here. There they go. So there's time enough that either team could take this, or it might end up a tie. Any result is currently possible. Party Boy gets only 4 yards. It's 3rd and 6. Tiger has to do it. He doesn't manage it. And Bumson now have an opportunity. Hazmat with a good run gets a 1st down, 17 yards at around the halfway line. Penta throws, caught by Bongos. Gets them a bit closer. They're not quite eating enough clock. Boam to Tyrone. He's going to go some that far. Yeah, from the 4-yard line, Hazmat only gets 1. 2nd and goal. Penta gets nothing. Possibly -1, and Scooter tries to do it. Puts Bumson ahead with 9 plays remaining. Tiger throws a good ball downfield, and it picks out Ramiro Pleasure Dome, who gets past the halfway line in 1 play. Party Boy can't do anything. Forget Fancy's taken to the ground and gets 6. Tiger on 3rd and 4. It's complete again. Pleasure Dome has got it. He gets 24. He's down at about the 15. There's the touchdown, and it's Rocky Melons. 4 plays left, 6-all. Okay, Tyrone, good catch. I don't think the medics have got anyone who can get that kind of yardage quickly enough. Tyrone will get you 30 or 40, but he's too slow to go further than that. 37. That's like 30 or 40. There was a fumble and a turn, and there was business going on there, but this is the last play of the game, and Hazmat's not going to do it. Final score, 6-all. It's the right score. Yeah. Player of the game, Exponential Tyrone for the Bumps and Medics. Only just 336 receiving, 14 pancakes, 1 touchdown, 1 deflection. Pete Brickwall for the Bouncers, 66 pancakes and an interception. You don't see many defensive linemen making interceptions, do you? No. Whew. I tell you, it's a mission week 1. Yeah. 2 games to go. Red Star Pathfinders are taking on the Nomads. Nomads highly regarded at the current time. The Pathfinders, not highly regarded at the current time, but they're playing last season's lineup, which on paper not bad. Frog Plots, I think he's in my fantasy team. Maybe we'll see. Linfield Muscles is in his last season. Can Linfield Muscles get it done? We don't know. Over on the Nomads, no one knew. They've shuffled around the existing roster. Ferran Rakta's getting a start. Boris Wet Paper Bag you didn't see every week. Joey Bugout is getting a start. Buster Vortex is getting a start. You know, uncommon. It's another blessed game. Okay. All right, here we go. Ilma Shelf Space will be first with the ball for the Nomads, who are playing in the wrong colour, but don't hold that against them. She goes nowhere. Joey Bugout looking to pass. Gets 1 yard. Well played. Cole Warehouse throws downtown, and it's Melvin Glitch with the catch, and he's going to soak up a good 40 or so. 51, in fact. Shelf Space sacked by Matteo Falcone. Bugout throws is deflected by Martin Slug. Warehouse runs dead ahead. He shouldn't have dithered. He would have had a first down out of that. Anyway, Red Star come up with the stop, and Martin Slug takes off on first down, and that's a lovely bit of running. 25-yard carry. Linfield Muscles makes a catch, gets a first down, 11 yards. Here goes Clivey Goldmouth. He's stuffed at the line by a tree. Slug throws a short one. It's 3 yards. 3rd and 6. Slugworth. No. Okay. Back we go the other way then. And it's Glitch with another good catch. Gets 21. Bugouts. A late throw. And Melvin Glitch drops the ball. Oh. Yeah. Buster Vortex has got that one though, and that tackle that he just broke is going to free him up to go an extra 30 yards. He picks up 47 off the Warehouse pass as Glitch gets the touchdown, opening score Nomads. Okay, Marsha Slugworth is sacked by Buster Vortex. 3rd and 10. Goldmouth cannot make it work. And Linfield gets a sack on the first play. Joey Bugout on 2nd and 13. Throws to Cole Warehouse. And there he goes. He has 27. Warehouse now with the ball. Tries running it. No, that's not his move. 3rd and 11. Joey Bugout. No. Okay. Pathfinders back in possession. Sacked by Boris Wet Paper Bag on their first touch. Slugworth throws a 7-yarder. And there's a Buck Dungeon sack. Back to the Nomads. Melvin Glitch with the catch. Frog Plots not really contributing there. And it's 2-0 Nomads with 28 plays gone. Slugworth throws a first down. Goldmouth running around that side of the line gets 7 yards. Martin Slug. He should just run the ball. He was quite effective running the ball earlier on. Anyway, Goldmouth makes a catch, gets 16. He's now got possession. It's deflected by Glitch. 2nd and 10. Slug. 1 yard. Okay. Slugworth. No. Fine. Shelf Space. Throws it to Glitch. And the Nomads are to the 45. Bugout with another short throw. And Plots has got a deflection. He needs to play better than that if he wants to be on my team next week. Yeah. We're doing a bit of midfield back and forth at the moment. Dirk Shafter making a catch there, picking up 12 yards for the Pathfinders. A run from Goldmouth picks up 4. Just Slug. Here comes Slugworth. Double the slug, double the fun currently at the Pathfinders. Goldmouth has space to go and picks up 13. Martin Slug gets 2. Is 2nd and 8. It's thrown behind the line, but Clive was there to pick it up and picks up the first down. Clive, end zone, intercepted by Joey Bugout in the end zone, and the Nomads with a stop after a drive that lasted a long old time. A long old time. Half-time rolls around. Nomads lead 2-0 at the moment. Pathfinders take possession, and Martin Slug's on a good run. Look at the little guy go. A 46-yard rushing touchdown for Martin Slug. And Clive Goalmouth has picked the ball off and it's a pick six. And in 2 plays, the Pathfinders have equalised. Well, I mean, that's drama there. I mean, it's not particularly exciting. It's drama. Hold on. It's another interception. Dirk Shafter's picked it off. And the Pathfinders have just kind of gone, you know what, let's just nick this, shall we? Slugworth on a 1st and 10 throws to Shafter again. And that's another first down. Here comes Clive. He's stuffed behind the line. Martin Slug on 2nd and 12 throws the ball away. Marsha Slugworth has to get it done. Gets it to Linfield, who cannot get the first down. And there's an injury. Linfield Muscles has been injured by Bucky Dungeons. Rachie Scabrous, the rookie, is now in the lineup for the Nomads. She's incredibly fast. Where are they playing her? They are playing her at... No, beg your pardon, it's the Pathfinders who are playing her. She's the fastest player in the draft. They throw the ball to her, she could disappear over the horizon. Well, you never know. Either way, that was a failed attempt at a touchdown there from the Pathfinders. Scabrous is also playing in the defensive line. Good luck with that, flimsy young lady. I hope you don't die. Melvin Glitch is getting it done. He got a 36-yard reception there as the Nomads threatening to score again. 2nd and 10. Warehouse is stuffed at the line. Shelf space on 3rd and 9. Glitch, touchdown. 3-2, 1 quarter left to go. Scabrous gets a catch there. Only worth 16 yards, was closely marked. Warehouse gets a deflection. Clive runs, picks up a bit. 3rd and 3, and Martin Slug's off to the races. He gets 13. Here goes Slugworth. She picks up only 2, should be throwing it. Clive gets 3. 3rd and 4, Slug. First down. All right, okay. And there goes Scabrous, and she's going to get a touchdown. Marsha Slugworth has been injured by Bucky Dungeons. That's his 2nd injury of the game. Houston Flamberger has subbed in for the Pathfinders. 3-all, 16 plays left. Nomads in possession right now. Warehouse, what's he going to do? He's going to throw it away. Here's shelf space. Completes to Glitch, who's going to score. Blessed field, isn't it? Oh, yeah, clearly. Scabrous is now playing runner. Okay. Well, she should run the ball. That might be quite worth. Don't think of Jackson Clown Car. She could be the new Jackie Clown Car. She's not, though. She's the new throw the ball out of bounds. Well, that's rubbish. There goes Flamberger. A nice catch. Picks up 24 yards. Slug with 7 plays left to go. This is the Pathfinders game to win as Flamberger gets them close. 5 plays left. They are 11 yards out. Slug gets nowhere. 3rd and 7. This is do or die. And it's do. Clive Goalmouth with the tying score. And this one's going to end up a tie. Buster Vortex is not running the length of the field. And the final score is 4-all. A good game. Martin Slug. No, wait. Melvin Glitch, player of the game, 67 fan points. 313 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns and a deflection. Martin Slug for the Pathfinders got 58 fan points, 141 rushing, 1 touchdown, 5 deflections. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. 1 game left. It is the Wizards up against the Saints. The Saints are perennially a strong team. The Wizards are perennially a weak team. Has that changed? What have they switched up in the lineup? Celia Emphysema gets a start. Okay. And what have the Saints changed? Nothing. Right, though. They've got Chris Biscuit. They don't need to change anything. It's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. A beautiful day. Okay. Viggy the Viking will get us started for the Saints and is sacked by Lenny Luxury. Spangles Hunkerdome with the throw gets a 5-yard gain from Slot Bridges. And that's a deflection from Pogribniak. I'm not sure Pogribniak's available on fantasy, but he'd be a good player to choose. Tension Soda with a great run, fumbles the ball, and Hunkerdome recovers it, and the Saints get another go. Well, yeah, Hunkerdome runs for not a lot. It's 3rd and 8. Kremp Inquisitor has all day to make a decision and doesn't decide to do anything positive. So we're back with the Wizards again. Maggie Hipster picks up just 1 yard. Lenny Luxury throws out of bounds. And we're back with the Saints. Viking completes a 5-yarder. Hunkerdome on 2nd and 4. It's intercepted by Tension Soda. Okay, this is the closest either team have been to scoring so far. Soda picks up 6 yards. Hipster on 2nd and 4. Completes it to Emphysema, who's going to score. It's 1-0 Wizards. Progribniak with another deflection. Hunkerdome waits a long time, throws the deep ball, and it's Erlen Dickberg with the catch. He gets 35 yards. Inquisitor runs a short 1 yard. Then there's a sack from Lenny Luxury. It's 3rd and 12, and Hunkerdome has the ball. He throws it to Dickberg, who was behind the line, so it didn't work. Soda goes nowhere. Hipster gets 3 yards. Luxury on 3rd and 7 throws the ball away, and we're back to the Saints. Viking completes to Ridges, who has pace and lots of space and the end zone and a 49-yard touchdown. 1-1. Soda runs for 2. Here's Hipster. Emphysema catches for 5. Luxury on 3rd and 2 throws the ball away. Okay. Viking throws the ball away. Okay, Hunkerdome is stuffed behind the line. Inquisitor has it deflected by Progribniak, who's doing a sound job on coverage at the moment as Emphysema makes a nice catch, and that's 23 yards. Lenny the Luxury, with a good piece of running, picks up 11. Really? He's a Celestial? I thought Lenny Luxury was a troll. He's a big flipping Celestial, I'll tell you that for nothing. Anyway, they just wasted a 3rd down. Dickberg makes a catch for the Saints, and Hunkerdome on the 1st down completes a 4-yarder. Inquisitor, looking for the open player, finds Ridges, who is downfield and gets 29 yards. Viking throws the short one. It's deflected by Soda. Hunkerdome completes to Dickberg, who will score, and the Saints take the lead 2-1. Soda throws Progribniak with the catch. Viking will make the tackle 27 yards later. Hipster runs through the middle of the line and picks up 6. Here's Luxury. He's a flipping he's flipping troll side. He's almost as big as that tree, man. I mean, that's just, what? Well, I should have him on my team. Yeah, I reckon. Anyway, they crash out on a 3rd and 1, and the Saints have got the ball back again. This drive will take us to the half-time whistle as the juggling Loganberries come on, and they juggle elderberries. It's an exciting halftime show. Erlen Dickberg makes an interception. The Saints just about having a run of the game at the moment, but they don't look compelling. They look decent enough. Dickberg's having a solid enough game. 5 catches for 96 yards. There's nothing to sniff at. 2nd and 10. Viking. I'll tell you what it is. It's Viking. Viking looks like she's lost a step. Could just be me, but that's what it looks like from the commentary booth here. 2nd and 10, and Viking throws one. It's caught for 8. 3rd and 2. Hunkerdome. You're not getting enough Hunkerdome running. That's one of their big offensive moves. However, Slot Ridges with a pick 6, and all of a sudden it's 4-1. And the Saints not only look to slightly have the run of things, they're winning now. Comfortably. Another stop following a Chris Biscuit sack. Lenny Luxury's got 3 sacks in this game. Chris has only got 2. Who's the better player? Well, I know which one will cost you more in the fantasy league. It's 1st and 10. Viking throws. Dickberg touchdown, and we will increase the tempo. 5-1 is the score. Hipster throws a 23-yarder. Progribniak with a nice catch and go. Gets 37. He's on 100 yards in the game. Hipster completes another one. It's 3rd and 2. Luxury gets the 1st down. There's not enough time for them to come back. But 5-2. The Wizards get another score. All right. The thing is, no one would anticipate the Wizards doing well in this game. They are very much at the beginning of a rebuild project. If you were to name a good Wizards player, you'd go, Eddie Progribniak. You go, oh, yeah. Any others? Probably not. Exactly. And therein lies the problem, right? You haven't got a star runner. There are no star defensive players you can think of. And, I mean, there are named players that you've heard of. But as yet, the Wizards are lacking. They're lacking what I would describe as an identity. We don't know what they are and what they stand for. Yeah, and the Saints, of course, have won the bowl in the past with mostly this lineup. Anyway, the game's over. Saints win it 7-2. Erlen Dickberg, player of the game, with 81 fan points for the Saints. 128 receiving, 3 touchdowns, 6 deflections, and an interception. Lenny Luxury for the Wizards. Yeah, not a lot of yards. No. 4 sacks and a tackle for loss. Oh, right. Yeah, there you go. Okay, it's that time again. Kernal Space Agency have the opportunity to place a bounty against Shady Palms. Yeah, okay. Is Pack around? I don't recall seeing him. Certainly, I would have expected more outrage in the chat. I would have definitely expected more outrage. No. Enrico, are you around? I don't think so. Yeah. All right, I'm going to have to find a... Oh, my goodness me. Where's the thread? I haven't touched the thread in a long time. I'm going to have to find it. One moment, please. I'll be organised momentarily. Manager moments. There you go. Right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go, yo. No, it's here we go, yo. Okay, here we go. KSA. Place bounty? No. Right, fine. No bounty will be placed. Reject the bounty, gain an appeal. Fine. Done. Oh, hello. Bulldozer power coach Poppy Honeybear wants a raise of 13 quid. You know I want to sack you, right? He's not here. It's all right. Sorry, Pack, I didn't see you. There's more of a time delay. That's why. Okay. Fortunately, while I was looking up your results, I picked the right one anyway. Yeah, I will pay you more, even though you're fired as soon as I get the opportunity. At Faileywood Hills, Daisy Mango has improvised dependent debate, which means things. Do you want to dump Daisy Mango to avoid losing 4 appeal? Now, we have seen Daisy Mango play a bit. How old is she? 6. Okay. Good dodge. Very good dodge. Good stamina. Very good stamina. Can't tackle for Toff. It must be a halfling. Maybe a gnome. I don't know. Regardless, well, I'm going to have to go looking for instructions. Meanwhile, yeah. I mean, that's costly. Mikey, are you around? Are you around, Mikey? Mikey? Someone at Mikey. I don't know if Mikey is actually around or not. That would be helpful. Thank you, Beck. We'll wait and see if a decision is forthcoming. I will check the management thread while this is... Why didn't you post something in a management thread? Dump the player. Thank you, Mikey. Okay, drop player. Boink. Erg Melon Flex. Floody, are you in the house? Would you like Daisy Mango? 135 quid. It's not a bad player. Actually, it is an Erg Melon Flexy kind of a player. A good swerving player. Yeah. For new owners, just in case you're not aware already, what are you pointing at? Post in the spoilers room in Discord for instructions. That way I only need to look at one channel to find out. Here you go. Floody is now typing. Cool. Yep, it's a halfling. All right. Daisy Mango joins a Melon Flex. That's an interesting choice. Okay. And that's the end of that then. Right, so what have we got? At the Marsupials, DJ Doughboy has had some training. Tim Flippin Vanken has trained. No, at Faileywood, but that's not the worst of it. No. Peninsula Transport's Janet Mission has improved. But so has Julio Alacarte. Holy balls. He was good already. No, he was outstanding already. Flipping heck. Yeah. Yeah, Ims. Bet you sad you've left the team now. You've just inherited Superman. Crikey. Nomads, Larry Splendid improving. That's not nothing. Pedro Ubiquitous at Shady Palms and Freddie Twobeard, who is a starter at the Pirates. That's impressive. Meanwhile, Kremp Inquisitor has improved chemistry at the Saints, while Hillbilly Showtime has made everybody less happier at the Bongolia Sea Raiders. Crikey. Yeah, I know, Ims. I know. You're just burned out on it for a bit. But flipping it, I can't wait to see what Julio's numbers look like, because they'll be terrifying. Let's go players of the week. Past deflections, it's Muluab for Edgislam with 8. Charles Monkey Cage got 4 tackles for loss for Erg Melonflex, while Pamela Mustard at the Pix Creek Miners landed 7 sacks in the sack frenzy we saw earlier. Goodrum Genie picked off 2 interceptions for the Marsupials, while Big Steve Murray got 24 tackles, which also contributes to him being Player of the Week defensively. On offense, Cheerio Incorporated, that's a lovely logo. Cheerio Incorporated, Trenton Trinity landed 73 pancakes. Impressive. Vectrix got 426 yards receiving. We predicted this. David Onions for Stardozer, 220 yards rushing. Passing, it was Zodiac at the Minstrels, who also got 548 total yards. Very nice indeed. Offensive Player of the Week, Fingers Vectrix at the Wretched Minstrels, but Big Steve Murray is the overall Player of the Week. Back where he belongs. Stop throwing the ball, Steve. All right, what have we got in week 2? Voodoo Boys Grazer Ridge game. Stardozer Wizards. Is this a conference week? Yeah, no, a division week. It's a division week. Okay, where's the hot matchups? None there. Not yet. Peninsula Budget could be a good one. Could be. Oh, Erg Melonflex Steganauts. That's a flyer. Blood Pit drew their first game. Cheerio won it. Maybe Cheerio can be the business. Don't know. Fire Chef's Grunt. Yeah. We're playing Shady Palms. Could be fun. Who knows? Sea Raiders Space Agency. Nah. Failure Fun Bus. Nah. Linger Blend Sportsball. Nah. Marsupials Pathfinder. No. Minstrels Nomads. Minstrels Nomads is usually a banger, but the one I think I'm looking forward to the most is Port Meggins up against Edgislam. That could be a laugh. There we go. That's it. That's it for this week. Check out the Fantasy League. It's in the description. Free to join, free to play. It will make you care about players just a little bit more, and therefore you'll be all the more disappointed. What's not to like? I've been Colonel Failure. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'll catch you next time. Cheerio.